Hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome. Fine Tuesday evening to you all. Good to see you. And this is one of the most exciting, one of the most fun streams of every set. Our preview stream, thanks to Wizards hooking us up with some sweet cards, a full account. So I am super hyped. We have a big list of decks. Gonna jump around, try a whole bunch of new things tonight. What's up, Justino, Eric Jadine, Dr. Watson, Diewire Joseph, maybe Witch's Oven? Yeah, Witch's Oven could be good. There's probably a way to make Food Aristocrats work, but I think it might take a little bit of like tuning and brewing to get it just right, but it's gonna be sweet. What's up, Monster CC? Mordork's good to see you. Leo Stew. Yeah, we're starting a little bit early tonight. There's so many decks to play. I want to make sure we got through as many of them as possible. Oh man, the green screen is doing green screen things again. Hang on. Oop, that's even less green. There we go. I think that's better. Every time with this green screen. Hey, hello from the US, Windsor. How are you? I love your shirt. I saw cake for $10 and it was a sweet show. Ooh, sweet show and a good price. What's up, Advanced Win? Good to see you. So the new set is not officially out. This is the preview stream. They give a bunch of like streamers and content people for one day an account with all the cards in it. So we can play them, test them out, and then I believe Thursday is when it goes live for everyone, and then pre-release some papers this weekend. So yeah, we got a big list of options, and if you've never been to one of our preview streams before, normally when we do a stream, we just pick a deck and we play it for basically the whole stream, maybe 2 decks if our first deck goes quick. Hey, what's up, Shashu? How are you? But on preview streams, we're mostly going to jump around. So we got a big list of things that some of them are really janky, some of them are less janky. All of them have sweet new cards, so we're just going to jump around and like try new things, hopefully do some really sweet stuff. That is the main plan for today. Food Aristocrats, can we call it Food Snobs? That is a good name for that. So yeah, I am hyped for this. This is going to be fun. Oh, congratulations, Kirwin. Getting married, that's awesome. Congrats. Abzan, some of these are viewer submitted decks, some of these are decks that I built. There's a little bit of everything. We have a wild mismatch. So we'll do a reminder, start thinking about what you want to play first. Also, if you want to see the decks, we can play the cat food deck. I don't have it downloaded at the moment. All the decks are on this dock, but we could play the ultra budget one from our fish tank article if we wanted to. Like, we do have a list for that. I feel like I don't know how good it is, but it's definitely cool and unique and could be upgradable. So yeah, we got some spice and some good stuff, maybe. Just like cards I'm excited to play, decks I'm excited to play. So more fun Allurin. Ooh, let me see Zephyr not. So anyway, let's do our reminders. Yeah, that's one of the jankiest of the bunch, but it's hilarious when it works. Evical, Penguin, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber, and Old Wolf, welcome you as well. What cards would you run in 5-color Niv-Mizzet as a commander? Oh boy. Panharmonicon? Always Panharmonicon, that is. What's behind the chat? Nothing important. Castle Artendale? That's not part of the deck. That's just general. That's like the deck builder on Arena, so that's not relevant. It's all down below. Yoda Man and Z-Trade, welcome you as well. Are you going to try Great Henge on turn 3? I do have a Great Henge deck. It can potentially play it on turn 3. It's mono green, could do green black as well. We could also like play some other decks too. We're not married to just playing the decks that I have now. So if you got cool things you want to test out, I'm open to everything. The plan is like probably 3 to at the most 5, because they're best of 1 matches, like 3 to 5 matches with the deck, move on to something else, get a full taste of Throne of Eldraine Standard, and then we can have full streams to play decks as we go along, and like tune and build as we go forward, because we got months to play Throne of Eldraine. So I didn't build a Yarok deck for tonight. I felt like we've played a ton of Yarok and I wanted to do new stuff, but I do love Yarok. So, all right, so let's do our reminders and start playing some Magic. So Replay YouTube, that's where you can find all the old streams. And yeah, start thinking about what we should play first. That's where you can play all the old streams, including this one in the future. Of course, normal YouTube, if you missed it, we're finishing up our modern stuff. Heading into Throne of Eldraine season, we had some, not aristocrats, well, kind of aristocrats, Abzan Rally. on Budget Magic yesterday, so keep it out for that. We also got the top 10 videos starting tonight. Tomorrow, going to Modern for Against the Odds, so keep it out for all that stuff. A reminder, apart from Wizards, who is a sponsor tonight for hooking us up with this account to do this preview stream, our sponsor is Card Kingdom, and if you want some of these decks or Throne of Eldraine cards for yourself, you can snag them at cardkingdom.com. Even grab a Saffron Olive sticker if you're so inclined. So thank you so much to Card Kingdom for supporting the stream and this channel and this site. It is Cake Shirt Day. It's kind of like our birthday. It's Standard's birthday. We get a brand new Standard. Oh man, it is the best time of the year for Standard. Otherwise, merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playmats, donations, always appreciated, most certainly not required. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. I really do need to get a stack of those stickers. I don't even have a single one, and my face is on them, sort of. So I should get those. I was watching Abzan earlier on YouTube, but now you're online and also happy. I'm excited. So Abzan Wolves, people seem excited about Abzan Wolves. This is a viewer submitted deck. It actually seems kind of reasonable. Abzan Wolves, it's really Wolf Tribal, essentially, with some food synergies thrown in. Basically, because of Throne of Eldraine, we now actually kind of got a lot of wolves, and they're actually, like, kind of reasonably effective and good. We have Wicked Wolf, works with our food synergies. We have Nightpack Ambusher. We have the Curve of Tolsimir into Garruk to make big wolves, to fight everything, to gain life. So it seems like a pretty cool viewer submitted deck. Time for Bant Fairies. I don't even think I have a Bant Fairies deck, but if you have decks that you want us to play, feel free to send them in because we have all the cards. So if you have a really cool deck, we could import it and just like play it. It's that simple tonight since we have everything we need to play. I think Garruk is just like better Arland, unfortunately. There's like a limit on how many 5-mana planeswalkers you can play. Let's give this deck a shot. Let's see what Abzan Wolves does. We're talking about Abzan Wolves. We did a very short little deck tech of it. Basically, we're playing wolves, hoping to beat our opponent with them. So let's go for it and give it a shot. And then we will play some jankier decks along the way too. I am so hyped too. No Vraska in this deck. Could play Vraska. We got a lot of 4-drops. We have Questing Beasts. We have the 2 Wolf 4-drops. So there's a lot of like curve concerns with the deck. I think that's a big challenge. Same with Arland. Arland fits well with the Wolf theme, but is it better than Garruk in the 6-drop slot? We played Richard's deck for the stream yesterday, but there is a chance we'll play it more, and you could definitely check it on, ooh, I do like me some Shimmer Dragon. Oh, we get to cast Once Upon a Time for free. What a perfect way to start out a Throne of Eldraine preview stream. Once Upon a Time for free, first game, first turn, during our opponent's turn even. I mean, so technically we should wait and draw first, right? That's the right way to do this, I think. I think that's how you're supposed to play Once Upon a Time. There's no value in casting it during our opponent's turn, right? Although, I guess in Modern, Force of Negation is a reason to cast during your opponent's turn. Harbinger! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Free! Oh! Free into Gilded Goose? Gilded Goose or Fabro Elder? We don't really have anything to ramp into. I guess Gilded Goose gets us to a 4-drop quicker. Fabro is more powerful, though. We going with the goose? All right, we'll take the goose. We'll take the goose. Play a forest. I guess this is fine. We can goose on 1, Temple of Malady into a 4-drop, a wolf or a questing beast. Oh, all right. Play Skyland and Once Upon a Time in their end. Oh my God, are we getting milled? Oh, opponents playing Food Troll deck. Oh. Savvy Hunter seems good. I think we should play that. That seems reasonable. Let's make black mana with our goose, sacking our food. Yeah, I think our opponent's trying to mill. Feasting Troll King, and then get it back for free. This should be interesting. I have a deck like that too. I'm not playing Wall of Lost Thoughts though, but it's on the loose. The goose is loose. Goose said you can make a food token if you do nothing else. That's true. Can always just be making food. Oh my God. That's a lot of food. Okay, so go to combat. Get in with our Savvy Hunter. Emma, welcome to the Fishbowl. I have the Lady of the Lake card deck too. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. So let's see. We get a food. We can play I guess we just Nightpack Ambusher. But then we can't Tolsimer. Let's go the other direction. Are we gonna do nothing? How bad is doing nothing? I guess it's... I want to Tolsimer before we play our wolves. Let's just temple. Let's just temple and make a food. We'll keep Murderous Rider. We can make a food with Goose. Pass the turd. Pass the turd. We couldn't play Custody Beast beforehand because we didn't have the food to sacrifice to the Goose. The Goose needs food. It's a hungry goose. Worst case, make a food. Opponent's out-fooding us at the moment. I don't know. What do you think of these food Man, opponent's all about these Wall-Loss thoughts. These food tokens. I can't believe we're saying food repeatedly. Wait, no, we're playing against Professor? I intentionally moved the chat down a little bit so you could see the name because we're playing against all other like streamers and stuff. Is that really Professor? Wow. All about that self-mill. There's the Emery's. But no food troll? No food troll. No food troll somehow. Deacon! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so... I'm getting hungry too, and it's only been like half of a game. Thank you for your subscription. That's the downside of this mechanic. How are we going to get through streams without getting hungry? Alright, make a food. If only we could eat the food. Untap, Murderous Rider, Forest, Tolsimir. Not a wolf, but a friend to wolf. Our goose will eat some pork chops, apparently. Goose eats some food, poops out some mana. We get a Tolsimer. Fight a wall, I guess, for no reason. I guess we should have attacked first, and then we could have killed a wall, but whatever. Whatever. That would have been correct, though. Keep that in mind in the future. Hit our opponent. I don't know about the flavor of that card. Is that the flavor of the goose? It eats the food and poops out mana. Seems a little juvenile. Will I go to pre-release? I will definitely play pre-release online. We might do pre-release for Thursday's stream. Paper pre-release, maybe. Maybe. Geese are omnivores. In the natural environment, they hunt and scavenge small fish. Oh. I guess that makes sense then. Are those... What is on this platter? I see some apples, a boar head. Are those like pheasants? Oku. Alright. The goose eats the food and lays a golden egg, which is a treasure, and it's... Oh. But that... No, wait. It lays the food. So you eat the golden egg? Alright. Opponent's going Oku. And... passing. Ooh, interesting. We're a little pinched on mana. We want to kill Oku. I kind of want to just Legion end the walls. Let's Legion end the 2 walls. Get them out of here, your silly walls. Exile them. Giant opportunity in hand. Go to combat. Everything at Oku, get it off the battlefield. Savvy Hunter also makes some food. Opponent blocks the Hunter. Yeah. I mean, we got a lot of food. Gilded Goose is better than I thought. Like, it's actually pretty decent. It's pretty decent. I've been impressed. And we killed our first Oku. A lot of people have been playing the Sultai Oku deck, and I don't know if the Sultai Oku deck is that good, but I think Oku is really good. Boy, can it be obnoxious. It has so much loyalty. Kishmana? Kesmina? Well, ooh. The opportunity is giant. Opponent got the magical beans into a magical 7/7. Our opponent's deck is a little... I don't know. I wonder if it's too inconsistent. Fabro Elder. So... Man, this mana pinch. Let's... How do we do this? Kill the 7/7, I guess. Kill the 7/7. Using some goose mana. Sacking our food. Oku. Oko. Oko? Like Yoko? Yoko, Oko? Oh no. Go attacking. Alright, I think I got it now. Like John Lennon's wife. Alright, get in. Hit our opponent. Down to 15. And I guess we gotta pass. I got it! We learned! You just gotta compare it to musical things and I'll get it. Next time I mispronounce something, find a musical reference to set me straight and I'll get it the first time. Elemental music, of course. Opponent. So many wolves and no pigs in... I don't want a sack of food. We're at 21. Oh, that's good. That's something we do like. We do like mana. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So this is... So, alright. We Nightpack Ambusher. Man, Garrick would be insane, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's just Ambusher. Ambusher gets to fight with Tolsimer. The synergies are coming. I guess we kill the Secret Keeper for no real reason. Leave our opponent with just a flock of geese. And go attacking. Hit our opponent. And wolves are looking pretty good. I mean, our opponent's deck is a little weird, but we are getting there. As sorcery speed, it just gets a blocker out of the way, so we get in more damage. Normally, instant speed is better, but I think to kill something and not get our Tolsimer blocked, it feels worthwhile. I guess our opponent is not that close to dying because they have a feast. They have a feast. They can just spend their turns like eating all this food and getting their health back. Our wolves are new vampires. Oh, I hope they're good. Oh man, more food synergies. I'm really curious how good Witch's Oven is. It's a free sack outlet. I could see it being really good. I think our opponents got a little unlucky to not hit a Troll King in like the top half of their deck. I feel like our opponents run sort of poorly-ish. Opponent passes. Oh, more wolves. Oh, double fight wolf. Oh yeah, the Wicked Wolf is here. And that might be game. The Wicked Wolf will kill the Golden Goose. This is just like a fairy tale. We could add Henge to this list. I wonder if it'd be worth it. So Wicked Wolf fights a goose. Wicked Wolf fights a goose. The wolf just takes down the whole flock. The geese have no defense. I want to make a Mowu Brawl deck. Any suggestions? Ooh. Well, stuff that puts counters on it, I think, is the main one. I would have to look over the options, though. I have a Henge deck. It's not in this deck, though. We can look at the list before we play the next game. Maybe we can put it in. This is the special preview stream, so it's not up for the public yet. It will be up for the public, I think, Wednesday night or Thursday, I believe. We'll even get him with a goose. Send the message. What is a goof? A goose doesn't caw. Honk honk? A goose honks. I know that. I live in upstate New York. Canadian geese fly over here all the time. So when we goose, can we make that a thing? Like caw caw, honk honk? It's not as catchy. It's not as catchy at all. That went pretty well with the wolves. Maybe, I mean, I think our opponent ran kind of clunky. Maybe wolves are legit. Maybe they're legit. Let's give it another shot. See if the wolves keep going. Honk honk. I'm gonna drive you all crazy. Oh yes, Zelda Zach, moderator extraordinaire, has a bunch of codes for Arena for 1,000 XP that Wizards gave us. 1,000. I actually hate Tim Hortons. I think it's like the worst coffee. Dunkin' Donuts. I would much rather have Dunkin' Donuts coffee. And I know a lot of people hate Dunkin' Donuts, but I don't think that Tim Hortons is actually very good. And I know I've just offended all of our Canadian viewers, but yeah, it's so there's 16 codes from Wizards. Zach will be handing them out in some way or another. Yeah, we get another Once Upon a Time. The story just keeps coming. Only one per customer though. Is the Seth token at the physical Card Kingdom store? I would assume so. I guess I never specifically asked that, but I imagine it's gotta be, right? So I'm going to say yes, although I guess it's possible I'm wrong. Hey, what's up, Juice? How are you? Richard is, that is true. And with Tomer, who is also Canadian. Richard, I mean, Richard is Canadian. I don't know how long it's been since he lived in Canada, though. He's pretty American. Honestly, as Hong Kong, as someone from the honks, as someone from upstate New York, there's really not much difference at all between upstate New York and a lot of places in Canada. So I can't really make fun of Canadians because we're basically there's so little difference, honestly. Whoa, flame sweep the Fayborough. Honk honk. Yeah, Vivian's Arcbow could be sweet in this. We don't have any geese, though. No geese yet. Opponent. We do have a Garrick, which I'm excited about. We haven't cast a Garrick yet. Opponent. Passing. Land. Well, forest. We're just going to pass the turn and go a little flashy with our wolves. Flashing an ambusher at some point. Opponent. Radical idea. Well, I guess this is the window. You've been ambushed. Pass the turn. Hey, what's up, Pateri? How are you? Yeah, it's basically the same, I think. Oh, you live in Buffalo? Awesome. You're even closer to Canada than I am. Buffalo is about as close to Canada as you can get while still being in the U.S. Well, let's play Tolsomer. Pass the turn. Opponent keeps killing our stuff, unfortunately. If folks start speaking French, then you've overshot upstate New York. Yeah, if you hit the lake, if you drive into a big body of water, then you went a little too far. Did you hear the... I gotta hear the Royal Scions again. That was not the accent I was expecting from the Royal Scions. Could you hear that? I'm not really a hockey fan. I am happy about the Bills being 3-0. I do like football, in basketball, but hockey. Oh, can you hear the in-game sounds at all? You can't. I'm gonna have to turn them up, I guess. If they start blowing you out, let me know if they're just way too loud. Kirik, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Well, are they like Irish? Are they Irish? Or they sound like Irish. They have an Irish accent. Can you hear it now? There's audio now, but it sounds distant. Ugh. Do I got to turn it up more? All right. If it gets way too loud, let me know. I'll keep turning. Are they Scottish? Scottish. Maybe that's it. All right. Let's Garrick. Please tell me you don't have... Oh! All right. Garrick has arrived. The life is coming. It didn't get louder? Hey, thank you for the host, Top Hat Tolab. Oh, man. It's an OB... It's like blasting, and I can see it. It's so strange. I will never understand why this happens sometimes. Maybe if I disable and re-able my audio. All right. Man, this combo seems pretty good. Overgrow Tube tapped. Magic Mirror, that's spicy. All right, I turned the audio back on. Tell me if it's any better. Cause it's like, I don't know why. You should be able to hear it. Is it like way too loud? I cranked it up all the way to the max because no one could hear it. So if it's too loud, I'll turn it back down. Go attacking. Hit our opponent. This wolf deck is working. We're kinda crushing people. Yeah, you won't get the sound effects until there's like a character saying something. Way too loud. Okay, yeah. All right, that makes sense. At least you can hear it though. I want you to be able to hear it, but not be deafened by it. That's the goal. And still be able to hear me, preferably. I can turn down, I can do that too. I can turn down the music a little and turn up the voice more and the sound effects. Let's try something like that. Oh, thank you for the cheer, by the way. Thank you, Dado David. Definitely appreciate it. Opponent, I think they're giving up. I don't think there's any way they get out of this. Good balance now. You can hear stuff. Can you hear the cat? Can you hear our cat? Ooh, Miz. Well then. Opponent, done! Done! Wolves! Wolves! Sound effects too much. Music not enough. Alright. Alright. It was easier when no one could hear anything. We didn't have to deal with these problems. Alright. Sound effects down, music up a little. Alright, let's try it like that. One more with wolves. Apparently this deck is just killing it. Apparently this deck is just really good. I mean, well, I thought this was just like kind of a fun casual deck, but it's kind of actually working. Garrick, I think, is really good. New Jedi, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Thank you. Well, definitely not new, 10-month resub, but voice should be maxed. All right, we'll max the voices. You can, all right, voice maxed. Well, keep giving me, oh, Eliad Trazi. It is time to attempt to, oh, this hand, it's so slow. Ali beat us on our winning in that tournament last week, so we got to get our revenge. It is time for our revenge. Oh my God, really, Ali? Really? Leyline event, Leyline? Well, we are playing Eliad Trazi. You never know. You never know what will be in his deck. Pass the turn. Vote it. Another slightly worse Once Upon a Time. Well, crack it. I mean, we got a good ramp start. Fabro Elder. All the ramp in the world. Pass the turn. I guess should we try to keep track of the record? Should we do it by deck or just keep the record overall? What do you think is actually better? Technically, we're 2-0 with Wolves. I guess, oh man. Yeah, I don't know the best way to keep track of it. Ali Antrazi. Yeah, I like Ali. Ali is a really good Magic player. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just play a tap land, pass the turn. We can flash in. Is this Leyline with no? Is this Leyline with no blue mana? How greedy? How greedy is Ali? Well, all right, Nightpack Ambusher. Untap. Temple Garden. Untapped. Can we even attack? Like, I don't. What horrible thing's gonna happen if we go attacking here? Ugh, all right, we're gonna attack. Get in there. Oh, revenge! Revenge is coming. Revenge will be swift. That's a wolf. Ali is going down. Oh no, Ali is very good, and also a good deck builder, especially haha revenge. Oh, now I think I have to. How do I do it? I have to like flex, and then do that thing that I can't do that other people do. I think I saw a video on Twitter. I think that's what happened when Ali beat me on the winner did. I saw that on Twitter. Yeah, someone's gotta send that to Ali now. Got him back. Revenge in best of one pre-release stream. Do we keep playing Wolves because we haven't lost yet, or do we switch it up? Let's do one more. No, I can't dab. I'm too bad. I'm too bad at dabbing. Conrad is next. I really like the Conrad next. Send dab to enter our next code giveaway. Yeah, Wizards. I am bad at dabbing. It's very possible. I've proved it. Wizards gave us some codes for 1,000 XP, so dab it up if you would like 1,000 XP. One per, you can only redeem one per account. Ooh, we almost have too many Once Upon a Times. I wonder, this can't work. I keep wondering if there's a way to cast one in response to the other, but then it wouldn't be the first spell, so I don't think it actually works, but we're gonna try. Enter! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Yep, doesn't work. That was worth a shot. We'll take a land. Gingerbread. Good. Winter Wolf! We're playing Wolves. Perfect timing for the resub for the 8th month in a row. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Uh-oh. Mystic Sanctuary. That's a little scary. That does not make me feel comfortable about where we're at here. Bone it. Another, oh, is this like mono blue mill? Mono blue control? After this, I think win or lose. We've had a good experience with Wolves, but we're going to switch it up so we can play as many. We have such a big list of decks. We're going to switch it up after this win or lose, but Wolves 3-0, not bad. Oh, we're playing against Ben from LR. Ooh, sweet. Perfect timing, Winter Wolf. Ooh, Tree of Perdition combo. Let me see, Mayzelda. Legion's End A. Well, Do we even? Yeah, I mean, we're against Mono Blue. I guess we just run out Wicked Wolf. It's not exciting, but it's a wolf. It's a wolf. Nothing to fight. Will I get to see Mardu Knights list I sent you? I broke my sleep schedule to catch that stream. Ooh, Fire Dog Games. We can't play Mardu Knights. You should send me your specific list again. Papa Chiba, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Wouldn't it be cool if you could cast 2 spells and then they'd resolve at the stack and they would resolve at the same time? I mean, it'd probably be broken, but it would be cool. Minty and Minus, welcome you both. Ooh, Questing Beast. I like the sounds of that. Welcome you both to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Here comes the beats. We're playing zoo, essentially. Standard zoo. We got a goose. It's actually kind of like a petting zoo almost. These are almost all animals that you would see. I don't know about a questing beast, but you know what I'm saying. Petting zoo. Ooh, do I have an Eldraine? Ooh, Brazen Borrower. Opponent in Frisque. All right, well, take 3. I haven't built a Yarok deck yet. I figured we played it so much that we would definitely get to it eventually, but you've never petted a wolf? It must be an upstate New York thing. I want to see the Mythic Giant animation. People have been talking about it on Twitter. Apparently it's awesome, but I haven't seen it yet. A wolf is like a dog, right? Same thing, basically. This is Abzan Wolves, except we have kind of a weird hand, and we're getting Brazen Borrowed. But yeah, this is the Abzan Wolf deck. We'll be moving on to something else after this one, I think. I have a 4-color Cauldron of Eternity deck. Ooh, Cauldron of Eternity is one of my favorite cards from the set. I have one too. I don't know. Mine is, the one I have now is a little janky-ish, but yeah, let's Questing Beast again. Ooh, that looks sweet, and I think a little bit less janky than my build. My build is a Sir Conrad combo build. Own it. Can't block. Ooh, that's a sweet animation. Brazen Borrow gets a good animation, even though it shouldn't be a mythic. Hey, what's up, Babs? How are you? I saw a weird Is It or maybe Grixis token deck earlier. Ooh, Lucky Charm is one of the, or Lucky Clover? Lucky Clover. That card is sweet. We need to play more of that. Hey, thank you, Zombie Way Manager. Deckmaster should be working. If it's not, let me know and I will restart it, but what do you think of the new Opt Art? Is it as good as the old Opt Art? I guess maybe it's better. It seems pretty decent. Opponent, 2 shocks at the Questing Beast. Sure. Opponent gets in. Sure. Temple of Malady. Well, we only have 3 mana. Temple of Malady. Forest to the bottom. Go to combat. Get in with Wicked Wolf. Hit our opponent. I think we're just going to leave up Murderous Rider and make a food. What Eldraine cards are you looking forward to in Modern? I think Once Upon a Time, really good. Emery, really good. The cards, I think those are some of the best cards. I'm most excited to play like Fires of Invention, Ironcrag Feet. Those are some of my top cards just because they seem really fun. Even though I don't think they're maybe as like top tier competitive as Once Upon a Time or Emery. How good do you think Mill is in Throne Standard? Well, we have a Mill deck. I haven't actually played it yet, but I think it might have a shot at least to be decent. All right, let's Once Upon a Time. Oh man, I wish we could take these Garrux, or they both are. Well, Wicked Wolf number 2. Untap. Forest. Play. We can do a little trick here. Go full control. Wicked Wolf. Resolves. Yeah, if you want to do this, make sure you go into full control on Arena. Target. Then we can sack our food to win the fight and make it indestructible. Yes, kill it, kill the fairy. This is the first deck we've played. This will be our 4th match, so we're gonna switch it up. After this game, we're gonna switch up to deck number 2. Crack a fetch to shuffle Garruk back in. We don't even have any fetches in this deck. Thrill of Possibility to make a fairy. Yup. This card might be better than people think. It seems like it's actually pretty easy to keep making fairies with this, and they chump block for days. I have to go to my classes tonight. We'll be back in 2 hours. Ooh, let me see, Avon Games. Well, we should still be going in 2 hours. I think we started a little early, but still planning on going till, Oh, all right, listen to this voiceover. See if what accent this is.
With my sister by my side, I do not fear the unknown.
Scottish? Is it Scottish? It's got to be Scottish, I guess. Are they like canonically Scottish? Or is that just like a Irish? Or is that just like an arena thing? Like, I don't know the story of this. Like, story-wise? Is that where the Kenris are from? Irish? Irish was what I said at first, but then I think most people said Scottish. Well, Mega Food. Untap. Legions and the Fairy. Go to combat. See if we close this out. The Magic Badger. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Face. I mean, this should work, right? Even if our opponent makes a fairy. They make a fairy, we Murderous Rider it. Resolves, sure. Hero's Downfall, and we're gonna go undefeated with Abzan Wolves of all things. Yeah, kill you, and kill you. And nice try. Whew, that was pretty good. Well, so far we've learned Abzan Wolves. I mean, obviously, it's best of 1. We're not playing full matches. Everyone's brewing, but that was a pretty impressive performance for Abzan Wolves. We just kind of like stomped through everyone we faced, 4-0. Well, 1 deck down. Abzan Wolves down, 4-0. And I gotta say, going into it, I thought this was like kind of a casual deck. And maybe it still will be, but the synergy, Garruk felt good. The synergy with Tolsimer, that's the biggest payoff. I think there's probably still some like tuning to be done around the edges, but it felt like a pretty reasonable deck, I gotta say. Pretty reasonable deck. What do you think on Urza decks in Modern? They're very good. They might end up being too good. Mill next. People want to see Mill. This is a viewer-submitted Mill deck. Let me know if we should make any changes. Are you happy with this build? Should we change anything before we jump into it with Mill? Nike213, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. They didn't give us many sleeve options to choose from, unfortunately. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. We can card style though. Make it look good. Wait. All right. So do we change anything? Ashiok is a must. Ashiok does sound sweet. What do we cut for Ashiok? What is the worst cards in this deck? Bond of Insight's a little weird. I guess getting back... What are we getting back? Drought in the Lock? Maybe we can go down Bond of Insight. At least some number. Go up a couple Ashioks. The Rashok! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. More tree combo. Ooh, you're all about the trees today, Melzelda. I like it. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Scheming Symmetry. Oh, that's a lot of rebuilding. I kind of want to play more Into the Story. I think Into the Story is busted in a mill deck. Isn't that just, like, insane? Draw 4, instant speed for 4? That seems like just an insane card to me. Maybe I'm wrong, but it feels insane. I don't know why it won't come up on... Oh, there we go. Let's play all of those. Go up 2 Ashioks. I guess we could go down Thieves. Thieves are like kind of mill. How do we mill our opponent out, though? This is 4. This is 4. This is 1. I guess Drown Secrets and Ashiok. Ashiok is a non-bow. That's true. Maybe we actually don't want Ashiok for that reason. Let's try it like this and we can always adjust. Let's try it like this and we can adjust. I don't think we have good enough creatures to get back for Cauldron of Eternity. So this is a viewer submitted mill deck. We will give it a go. And we can tune between rounds if we don't like it. What would you recommend for the event coming to win every card in Standard? Oh man. I think it's too early to know. I think you play whatever you think the best deck is, or the best deck. Lockmere Serpent and Jace, those are good options. Whatever you think the best deck is, or, oh, it's Crim. We're gonna mill him out. Oh, we're gonna mill him out. Crim's gonna be playing a control deck, and we're gonna mill him out. Looks like a control deck to me. Watery Grave, untapped. Apprentice. Milieu. Yes, there's a Dovan Veto. Don't want Tyrant Scorn. I don't even know if we want Murderous Strider. We know he's going to have Teferi. Do we care about Teferi? I don't even know if we do. Yeah, let's go bottom. Bottom. We're going to get him. Oh, thank you, Fragile Gabes. We got to beat the dirty Teferi player, even if it is Crim. There should be punishment for playing Teferis. Yeah, we don't have double black. Well, we do have double black, but that comes into play tapped. Play a swamp. Go to combat. Do some attacking. And Crim probably has a counter, but actually we could Vantress Guard. Yeah, all right, we're gonna do it. Drown Secret. Whoa! Mystic Dispute in the main deck. This is the crimiest of Crim decks. And there is a fairy, of course, making life miserable.
I'll show restraint.
Crim! So far we... Wow. So far we crushed it with... I'll play this Mystic Sanctuary. I guess we Vantress Gargoyle. So far we crushed it with Wolves. And now we're trying Mill. This is our second deck. Wolves killed it.
Oh, I've done the
first
hero
match
thing
with Mill. And we gotta take down Crim. Yeah, I think Teferi is gonna be most likely the card that a lot of people complain about this standard season.
Even a light.
Mu Yang Ling, taking up. Tap land. How many cards are down here? 3? Well, Secret Keeper. Milieu. Hushbringer! What is going on over there, Crib? Go to combat. Hit Mu Yang Ling. I think. Yeah, hit Mu Yang Ling.
Mortals are so reckless.
Thief of Sanity. Go. Alright, gotta take him down. Eldraine is live for this preview event. It'll be live for everyone on Thursday, I believe. Wednesday night or Thursday. So yeah, this is just a special streaming event to show off the set, but it's coming very soon. When you play Paper Magic, do you ever stop yourself from narrating the next play out loud? Sometimes. It's a hard habit to break. At least we don't gotta worry about 5-mana Teferi. 1 Regrave. I'll go to combat. Go after Mu Yang. Yeah, go after Mu Yang Ling. We don't really care about bouncing. Aces! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Opponent going to go borrowing. I'll play Apprentice. No Crib. Ooh, Bond of Insight. Do we have any spells? Any spells where we have none? Ugh, that doesn't seem great. Bottom. Vantress Gargoyle. Watery Grave. Folio of Fancies. Run them out. Run them all out. Beat them down. It is the Goldfish battle. We beat Crib in the tournament last time. And we already avenged our loss to Elia Andrazi, so we're getting there. There are some really good animations in this set. Borrower returns for our opponent. I feel like if we can resolve this into the story, it's going to be super helpful. Mu Yang Ling can make a 4/4, which is a bit obnoxious. Colbirds, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. We haven't done that much milling yet. We've done a little bit, but we've kind of played like a weird control deck. But I think it's because we're playing against Crib's control deck that's making that happen. I mean, I guess we've milled a decent bit. Hushbringer in the main. Crim. Oh, we don't even have Elder Spell in this deck. Crim's trying to figure out what to do with his Planeswalkers. And he loves his Brazen Borrower. Crim's very high on that card. End of the story is just draw 4 for 4 mana at the moment, which instant speed draw 4 for 4, so good. Island. Getting Blackblade. Crim's almost out of cards.
Together we can banish evil from this plane.
Okay. Wow, takes up Mu Yang Ling on our Thief of Sanity. Takes up Teferi.
That's more like it.
Alright. Takes up getting him Blackblade.
I will lend you my strength.
And Lavinia are... Oh, that means we can't cast our Into the Story. That's so sad. Opponent passes. Well, go to combat. Attack. I don't even know. I don't even know what we're doing here. Oh, I needed that draw 7. Lavinia, what is Crib's deck doing? I'm so confused. What Planeswalker do we kill, chat? I don't even know. Hey, what's up, Crispy Peas? How are you? Thought Eraser is probably good in this deck. Lavinia is an interest. I guess we go after Mu Yang Ling. I don't really want to deal with the 4/4. There's some blockage. I'll play Castle Vantress. Yeah, it won't let us do it. Well, play Secret Keeper. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. We're fighting a good fight, but Crim also makes videos for Goldfish. Bounces are Feet of Sanity, draws a card. Huh. This is a very Crim way to play. A very Crim way to play the preview stream. Takes up on the dork.
I believe in you, friend.
And attacks. Well, I guess we take 4. Down to 12. Makes the 4/4.
Respect nature.
So it's
and it
getting
will
worse.
alter
It's getting
us.
worse. Opponent plays a land. Well, let's draw a couple cards. I don't like letting Crim draw cards, but play an island. Tyrant Scorn. The 4/4. Go to combat. Kill. Hit Gideon. Down to 1.
You do not frighten me.
Gargoyle Part 2. Thief of Sanity. Oh man, if Crim has a Wrath, we're so dead. Alright, Thief of Sanity. No Wrath, please. Pass the turn. Yeah, we could have played it for 7, but then we couldn't build the board. Next turn, it's finally gonna happen. Takes up to Very Time Raveler.
Let's try this.
Plays a land. No sweeper, no time wipe. No sweeper, no time wipe. Oh, God. Alright. And I think that's the game. That is the yeah. I mean, Folio Fancies, I think, might just be really bad. I wonder if it's even worth playing. It might just be so bad that it's not worth playing. It seems like a mill card, but I think it actually is just like a kill us card, is what we're seeing here. Down to 8.
Share in my life.
Well, end of the story. I mean, I guess we have to kill Gideon.
Curse the darkness.
Play a land, pass the turn. Yeah, I don't know about this folio. I think this folio is pretty bad. Teferi, doing Teferi things.
Trust me.
Maybe it's good in other matchups. Gets in, hits us. Down to 4. What's the follow-up? It's a 4/4.
Take to the sky, my friend.
We untap. Vantress Gargoyle. We'll play Drown Secrets. Play Vantress Gargoyle. Milieu. Vantress Gargoyle. Milieu. I mean, we are getting some milling going. Murderous Rider. And that's what we got. Can you beat it, Crim? Can you beat it? Drawing Crim into the Wrath, though, was really bad. Yeah, I guess we're just dead no matter what. That is the downside of Vantress Gargoyle. Maybe Crim won't realize that we can't block. It is preview day. Bounces.
Don't worry. I got this.
Yeah, that Wrath did it in. Yeah, Narset. Maybe this deck should just play Narset. We have a lot of spells. Another Mu Yang
Even
Ling.
a typhoon begins
Huh.
with a single raindrop.
So how can we make this mill deck work, Chad?
Learn some respect.
Yup. Well, huh. So what do we learn in that game? I guess we could just give it one more run. And see. I was not impressed with Folio. But maybe it's just that matchup is not ideal. Narset does seem good. I kind of want to try Folio in another matchup. It's only a 2 of. Enter the God Eternals. That could be good. I mean, we will switch deck, but we gotta give Mill his fair shot. I don't know if there's ever... I'm trying to think of a time when Mill has ever actually been... Ugh. Ugh. Wow. We're getting punished by these new lands. I guess we can Mystic Sanctuary to have Castle Mantras come into play. So that's a little bit better. Saedro Denizen. Saedro Denizen could be worth considering, I guess. Play Gargoyle, pass the turn. Yeah, God Eternals does seem good. Oh boy. Improbable Alliance. Well, I feel like this might be another issue with Mill. I feel like we might be milling our opponent into Arclight Phoenixes and growing Crackling Drakes. And potentially getting punished because of it. How many cards are in the graveyard? 6. Alright. Keep them both. Pass the turn. Safer to self-mill with Jace as the win con. That's true. That might be the way to go about it. Mill. Land Into the Story. Refuel. Draw some cards. I do really like Into the Story. And now we also get to start attacking with our Gargoyle? Okay. Huh. Maybe we should just be a Ventress Gargoyle deck. Maybe that's better. Drown in the Loch, Don't Say Please. Those could also be good additions. Izzet does look good. They got some good new pieces, and they didn't lose much at rotation. So I would not be surprised. We've been seeing a lot of Improbable Alliance so far. I don't know how we're gonna... Maybe I'm just gonna not keep track of the record. It doesn't make much sense to... Unless we're gonna keep it for each deck, I think. Because, like, I think it's too hard to keep track of it unless we're doing it deck by deck. Tevesh, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. B-Soups here for our new subscriber. Yeah, it did lose a Drake, but the lesser of the two Drakes. Huh, now what? So Ventress Gargoyle. I'll go to combat. Yeah, this Improbable Alliance just making chump blockers is pretty strong. That's gonna chump block us all day. Well, let's... Murderous Rider, the Pyromancer. Secret Keeper. Watery Grave, go. I feel like the deck needs, like, it needs a good mill card. We've seen a couple of good animations, Taylor. We don't really have one really powerful mill card. We have a bunch of, like, Tome Scours. We need something that's, like, mill 10 or mill 15. I feel like that's what mill is missing. Is like the big burst of like traumatized, maybe not literally traumatized, but something that can mill a bunch of cards at once. And I don't think we have that. We have this like incremental mill, which is fine, but it feels like we just need to draw like so many cards to actually mill our opponent's entire deck, because all of our cards just don't mill that much, unfortunately. Jeez. This feels like a pretty insane wall of value. Well, kill Royal Scion.
So tired.
I have, you will.
Land Thief of Sanity. Go. And I think we're going to sit back and just mill with Ventress Gargoyle since we can't get in anyway. They do have, like, Scottish accents, I think. Scottish, Irish, something like that. Another Pyromancer. And, oh dear, another Royal Scions. These draw 2
Courage is
cards
the
cards
greatest
seem pretty
virtue.
good.
Aye, with the
Opponent
knowledge to
draws
that
2.
no is to triumph.
Gets a free lightning bolt on our Thief of Sanity and a free flyer. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, Improbable Alliances look very legit. I think that might be just a real card. Well, mill. Draw more lands. Murderous Rider. Swamp. Murderous Rider. Pass the turn. Huh. I don't know if everyone from Eldraine has this Scottish accent, but Royal Scions definitely do. Prima
me
Flux,
synthesize
welcome
the
to the
facts.
Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. My 36-month resub, definitely not new. 3-year resub. I think that fetches will return in the Zendikar set next year. That is my guess. It's not guaranteed or anything, but that's my prediction. Hey, see you, Doc Doom. Thanks for swinging by. Opponent, oh boy, another Pyromancer. Are we just 33 cards in the deck? We're gonna have to look and see if there's anything that can mill faster. Our opponent's not really being aggressive at all. We mill another Drown in the lock. Well, Drown Secrets. Thief of Sanity. Mill our opponent. Drown Secrets, I guess, is probably the best, but we don't have much card draw to go with it. North Korea, Best Korea for the 4th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. I think we're very dead here. I honestly hope we return to Innistrad eventually. As someone who got into Magic by Arena, I feel like I missed so many cool characters. Arena, or Innistrad is definitely a classic. And it's very popular. So I bet we will return to it again. Opponent doesn't seem super interested in killing us. I feel a little bit like they're playing with their food a bit. They probably could have killed us like 10 times over by now, but maybe they're trying to like Ultimate Royal Scions or something.
Is crystallizing.
Because we're super dead. Opponent. Yeah, I mean, opponent's deck has some sweet cards in it. I think they're also benefiting from playing against our deck. But it definitely looks sweet. There's the attack. And yep. Alright. Alright, let's look at mill one more time and see if there's. Give me your suggestions. We'll do one more mill game and then we're moving on to something else. I don't know. I don't know what the possibilities are. Ooh, okay. That looks like a mono blue mill. That looks fun. Don't say please into the story. Operatic Lady of Thought Collapse. I feel like it still has the same issue as how do you mill a bunch of cards? I feel like we cast our entire hand and drew like 4 or 6 extra cards, and we still just weren't even close. Our opponent still had like 35 cards in their deck. So we need... Is there anything that we're missing that can actually make this happen a little bit faster? Yeah, I mean, you could try to go some sort of janky, like Persistent Petitioner's plan, something like that. A janky plan like that. Wall of Lost Thoughts, that's another mill 4. It blocks. I don't know, like... I don't know if I think Merfolk Secret Keeper and Overwhelmed Apprentice are actually playable cards. I think maybe the way... Didn't Say Please could be good. I think Sage Rodennison, whenever another blue creature comes into play, mill for 2... We have, I mean, I guess if you're playing the Secret Keepers and Overwhelmed Apprentice, it could be worth it. Although it's still a very slow mill clock. I'm starting to think that maybe the way to... Enter the Gods of Eternals does seem decent too. I'm starting to think that maybe the way to make mill work is to have it be more of a backup plan. Like maybe you're some sort of... like blue-black Vantress Gargoyle deck. Because like Vantress Gargoyle, Thief of Sanity, Murderous Rider, those are actually pretty good cards. Drown in the Lock, I think, is very powerful and worth building around. Into the Story is good. Drown Secrets can mill. Like, if we had a way we could just incidentally mill and have mill be our backup plan, but kind of be this, like, weird blue-black deck with Vantress Gargoyle, I feel like that might be the better way to go about it. Ashiok is really weird because it shuts off, like, Drown in the Lock, it shuts off Into the Story, it shuts off Vantress Gargoyle, so it's actually very awkwardly worded to function with the cards from Throne of Eldraine, because all the Throne of Eldraine cards want you to keep cards in your opponent's graveyard, but Ashiok forces you to exile them. So I don't know. Should we just move on to Jace is a good one. Jace is definitely a good one. Should we move on to a different deck, or do you want to give it one more shot? Maybe there's got to be a way to get it to work. Maybe it's just gonna take a bit more building around and a bit more time. So we can bring in Jace's. Maybe we just go down to like one folio of Fancy. Bring in Jace's. Move on, new deck, move on. All right, well, we will move on. All right, so what are we playing next? Is it Draw? Ooh, that looks a lot like the deck we were just playing against. That does look fun. That is a deck I would like to try. What are we doing next? The Ginger deck? Oh, the Ginger deck. This deck is really janky, but when it works, it's really funny. I'm still trying to figure out the last, like, few slots of it. I had Smothering Tithe. I'm thinking, like, Saheeli might be better, but it's not an artifact. I don't know. It might just be the Arcanus Owl, but this deck is pretty funny. The main goal is to kill people with Gingerbread and make the biggest Gingerbread possible. That's pretty much our only realistic plan. And the way we go about this is by playing a bunch of cheap, shaky artifacts, Witching Wells, Golden Eggs, Guild Globes, Glass Casket, Prison Realm for removal, Mirror Maid can copy whatever we need, play a bunch of those. Gingerbread can't be blocked except by creatures with haste for 1 mana, stick and all that glitters on it, maybe 2 of them end up with like a 20 power Gingerbread, kill our opponent. That is, there's not really hexproof in Standard that's playable at the moment, which I'm actually really thankful about, but I actually look for that. When I put the name, I was thinking I would have more hexproof stuff, but there's Homunculus, and there's Wayward Crocodile, and then some like pseudo-hexproof and Barkhide Trolls, but there's really not much actual hexproof. So let's see if we can Gingerbread someone. Dance of the Mans. Dance of the Mans could be sweet. It's very expensive, though. The deck could definitely use some tuning around the edges. It definitely can kill people when it comes together. I think you want to try this deck. It's an evolution of Standard Mono Green Tron. Ooh, let me see card shot. I have a deck that's kind of similar to that. That does look sweet. I think Feasting Troll King is actually very good. Yeah, we could try a Dance of the Mans. Well, all right. Lots of tap lands, unfortunately, but this could work. We can Fabled Passage. Oh, we're up against Huey. Huey's probably playing, well, we'll see. Might be playing something legit. Pass the turn. Thank you, Back to the Cave. Did I get a chance to go to Root Fest? I did not go to Root Fest. Oh, Riot Fest? I also didn't go to get to go to Riot Fest, unfortunately. Temple, well, all right, let's crack. We'll crack this, grab, I guess, an island. We have our Gingerbread. We need to stack up some stuff on the battlefield to grow the Gingerbread, and then hopefully win by surprise. All right, there's a Gingerbread. Play Wishing Well. Oh, that's all that glitters. Well, planes to the bottom. All that glitters on top. All right, play the castle. We could get down a Gingerbread next turn. We could get down a Gingerbread. This is the Gingerbread deck. Paradise Druid, sure. We just gotta time it right. Preferably we play it and just win the game immediately. That's the main hope. Let's scribe with Wishing Well. Ooh, another all that glitters. Jeez. Yeah, we'll keep it. We might be able to jank him out. We might be able to. Play a Gingerbread. Haha! Can't catch me. I'm the Gingerbread man, Gingerbread man. 19. Band Super Friends. Ooh, let me see, Master Gimmick. Band Super Friends, eh? Oh, Rankle. We don't really have a way to beat Rankle at the moment. Which probably means we're dead. I think Rankle might be just one of the best cards in the whole set. Well, Gingerbread. All that glitters. I mean, that's some damage, but our opponent's got a Rankle. Opponent's down to 10. That's 6 power Gingerbread, but Rankle is so good. Rankle is really strong. Hey, thank you, Jiko. Murderous Rider kills the Gingerbread. There's a land, there's a Pellet Collector. And I'm pretty sure we've been Rankled. Discards a card, sacks a creature. Yeah, I mean, that is the power of Rankle. It is so good. And we'll play a Guild Globe. Castle. Alright. On to the next one. Yeah, I mean, this is one of the jankiest decks that we have, for sure. Definitely, as far as jank level, trying to win with Gingerbread is the epitome of against the odds, for sure. Sultai Oko tokens, eh? Yeah, I've seen that deck a few times in action. I think it's okay, but I don't know. People were seem really hype about it. I think it's cool, but I don't know. I've played it a couple times and beat it, so I don't know. I think Oku's very strong. I think, I don't know about, like, Inquisitive Puppets and Woodland Champions. There's a lot of sort of, like, weird cards, but I definitely plan on trying it. Alright. Castle go. Yeah, this is, like, definitely... God's Willing wouldn't have even helped us in that last game, unfortunately. Because it was a Rankle. Well, there's our land. Well, play a Golden Egg, draw a card. I mean, ideally, we'll get to a spot where we just win essentially immediately when we cast Gingerbread. That's what we're trying to set up. It's not really... Arcanus Owl. I guess we just keep it and mill it? Yeah, it's fine. So we want to get enough artifacts that when we Gingerbread, we're hopefully killing our opponent in one shot. We have not played Mono Green Stompy yet, although I'm sure we will. Well, let's play Emery, mill some cards. Well, there's all of our lands. Play a Guild Globe. Draw a Mirror Maid. So many Mirror Maids. What do we get punted for? Gingerbread could work in Modern with the help of Hardened Scale Space. Ooh, fires, eh? Alright. And Questing Bees, for free. Gets it. Castle Vantress. Alright, I guess we... Oh boy. Fires of Adventure is a scary card. I guess we just cast this Arcanus Owl. take a prison realm. Pass the turn. We got some removal at least. Hey, what's up, Tados? Oh, we wanted to mill the Arcanus Owl, I think. We knew it was on top, and we knew Emery could get it back. So I think milling it was the right call there. Oh. We want Gingerbread to sneak in, not to, ideally not to just get killed. Like, it comes down with haste, so what we really want to do is play it by surprise and kill our opponent out of the blue with it. Iron, oh my god, okay. Alright, that's scary. Castle Ardenvale. Prison Realm. Get rid of Drakuseth. This might be working. Fabled Passage will keep. Okay, this is where it can come through. All that glitters. Make that Arcanus Owl massive. It's a 9/9. It can stop a questing beast. No attacks, and we got lethal. We got lethal, Dexter. This is what we were trying to do. Will you stream or record your attempt to the win all cards event? Maybe. I mean, I don't have super high hopes of it actually working out as far as winning all the cards, but I might, if it's something you want to see. Does our opponent have a removal spell? They don't game! That, I think that's game. We're not dead, right? Does Cavalier Flame ruin everything? 2 lands. Block. Pumps. Oh, we got him. Fabled Passage. Crack it. I guess we're gonna win with Arcanus Owl, sadly, but that's still fine. That's still good. I mean, I guess we can Gingerbread. Play Gingerbread. Play Guild Globe. Draw a card. Oh no, we can't. All right, we got to do this anyway. Mirror Maid. Yeah, we got to do it this way. Arcanus Owl, I mean, not bad. Woo! All right. I mean, we didn't get the Gingy kill, but that's what the deck's tried to do. Hey, what's up, MSC Jake? How are you? Any suggestions for this deck? What do you think? Is there anything we should be changing in this deck? And we can look at the list again. I mean, it's obviously janky. But if there's anything you just really want to add, I'm open to it. Because there's work to be done. It is all in on that plan. The plan can work sometimes pretty effectively, though. I don't know if I want to add God's Willing. Maybe. I'm resistant to God's Willing. Could go Karn plus sideboard. Teferi, I mean, Teferi is good. We do want to make sure we have enough artifacts and enchantments to make all that glitters good. Where's the artifact that you tap and add counters? Yeah, Brew could get blocked there. We have a food token deck we'll get to. I think Shimmer Dragon, I love Shimmer Dragon, but I think it's a little bit too expensive. Well, let's just give this one more chance. We have so many decks. We've only played 2 out of like a million. So let's, no changes yet. Let's give it one more shot. Drops a yearly and pick up Conclave. Black Lotus would be good. I don't know how I overlooked that. Steel Overseer is sweet, but we don't have that many creatures. If we go off with Saheeli, it's good. I feel like we need to add more artifact creatures. Astrolabe would also be super sweet. Saheeli, yeah, I don't know either. Oh, that's a good Dovin avatar. Alright. We actually got the Saheeli hand. This seems reasonable. Saheeli, Guild Globes, Gingy. Can't catch him. Maybe the snake with protection from colors would be good. That could. This is a very like eggy style build. Yeah, maybe just build like an artifact aggro deck. Chamber Sentry, the other X thing. Actually, after this game, maybe we'll look at it really quick because that actually sounds like it could be cool. Just like artifact aggro beatdown. Ew, another castle. All right, Mirror Maid to the bottom. Sadly, castle to the top. Pass the turn. Might be playing too many castles. Might be a little bit too much. Are we playing constructed, meta-ish, or jank? Kind of a mixture. This deck is definitely more on the jank side of the scale. Risen Reef. Oh, elementals, eh? I haven't seen too many elementals today. Well, that's Gingerbread. The little laugh from Gingerbread is hilarious. If you play War Tezzeret as a finisher for your artifact deck, it's just so much mana. It's good. It's just so expensive. 6 mana is like just so much. Get in with Gingerbread. Hit our opponent. Play a Guild Globe. Draw a card. Play Castle Ardenvale. Pass the turn. I mean, we're doing things. We're doing things pretty well. Is this event a brewer's dream come true? I mean, having all the cards is awesome, and a lot of people are playing interesting brews, so it's definitely one of the better brewing events. Although, I wish best of 3 was an option. All right, there's a Risen Reef. Favorable Elder combo. Ew. The old Gauntlets of Light. That looks super spicy, and tons of sweet Fae of Wishes sideboard cards. I don't have a Fae of Wishes deck at the moment, but Fae of Wishes seems very powerful. Yeah, it looks like Bant Ramp. Bant Ramp. Play Saheeli. Play a land.
We'll
Play
create
Wishing
great
Well.
things, you and I.
Make a door. Scry. Alright. We'll keep Emery. Pass the turn. No text. Alright. I mean, we'll see. We might get out-ramped. Some streamers only have Fae of Wishes deck. I mean, it is a... Oh my god. Double trouble. Crackabones! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. I like Shimmer Dragon. I am a little nervous it's so expensive, but maybe that's fine. Let's... Ugh. Let's play Arcanus Owl. Take Mirror Maid, I guess. Get in with our token. Double Risen Reef. No good thing has ever come from Double Risen Reef. No good thing ever. Yeah, maybe we could try it. I'm worried about, yeah, this is a preview event. I'm a little worried that 6 mana is just so much. But maybe it'd be fine. YOLO, so good. Washington, speaking of double trouble, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Huh, that's really weird, Zach. I saw him earlier. Opponent, oh dear. Another Arcanus Owl. Huh. How can we get out of this? Play Arcanus Owl. Well, there's an all that glitters. Get in with Arcanus Owl. Pass the turn. Maybe we could just jink him out in the air. We have the all that glitters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that looks lethal-ish in the air, depending on what our opponent has. Maybe. Deckmaster should be working. It should. If it's not, let me know and I will fix it, but it should be. On the latest podcast, the renewal rewards and the set mastery are still bonus. It's an addition to the normal track, not just accelerating you through what you would normally otherwise get. Oh, maybe I misunderstood. I thought it said that you get the first like 25 levels for free or something. Not working. Oh. Well, I will restart it. It might be that it's just because it's a preview stream. It might be the Deckmaster doesn't actually have the new cards available yet. But I will restart it just in case. I didn't think about that because it's so early. Opponent, getting in. Going to hit our Saheeli. Sure. Down to 2.
Do not mistake grace for weakness.
Opponent needs instant speed removal, I think. Or else. Archangel's also good. Man, so close. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we're just pinched on mana. Yeah, but we can't deal 22 damage. That's the issue. If we make it unblockable, we don't have enough mana to play both all the glitters. Alright. All the glitters. All that glitters. Go to combat. Attack. Oh, I mean, all that glitters is really good. Opponent does some blocking. Oh, if we had one more mana, we could have made Gingerbread so big, lethally big. We were 1 land short. 1 land short, and we would have got him. A single land. Yeah, we might have to do one more with the Gingerbread. Although we can go for it next time with the help of Mirror Maid. Mirror Maid, all that glitters, Gingerbread, triggers Saheeli. Like, we might still be good here. I don't think we're dead. We can take the hit. How does this deck deal? They don't have enough gates to, like, Gates Ablaze Arcanus Owls that are 13/13s. Maybe double Gates Ablaze or something. I feel like we might actually be where we want. Opponent, gonna get in. Everything at Saheeli. It is the Gingerbread. Is the beard video actually happening? I'm not 100% sure, actually. I don't know if it was just a joke or if it might actually happen. It would be kind of cool if it actually did. Opponent, kills Saheeli.
I must accept defeat.
Can you beat 2 13/13s, opponent? That's the question. Activates. Archangel, once upon a time. Gain some life. Make some zombies. Archangel. Back up to 22. Once upon a time. Oh, so much life is being gained. Castle Vantress. That's an interesting choice for that deck. Well, we will. Mirror Maid. Copy all that glitters on Gingerbread. Is this a Gingerbread win? Is this it? Is this it? Gingerbread. Can't catch him. Can't catch him. Huh. I think it's happening. Ooh, it's going good, Wall of Chaos. It's going good. That is a 12/12 Gingerbread. Well, we'll swing with those 3. Opponent gained like 30 life growth spiral. Make zombies, sure. That is acceptable. Blocks? Doesn't matter! That is Gingerbread coming through, cannot be caught! And it kinda works! It kinda works! Oh, yes, yes. Maybe we just switch decks now. I mean, we got the Gingerbread. Can it get any better than that? Really? Like, is there any point in even trying it again? Because that might have been as good as it gets. Oh, deck of the day. I think. What do you want to see? What do you want to see next? There's a couple other spicy ones and some other potentially good ones. Gingerbread is better than. I think Sultai is actually pretty legit. Knights, Fire Dogs. You really want to see Knights. You really do. Jank Fires, Adventure Storm. Adventure Storm is pretty janky. Fires Niv. Abzan, Artifact Creature Aggro. Oh yeah, we were talking about. We should look at that really quick. Let's see. Creature, Artifact. I wonder if it's actually possible to build. Like, what would the deck look like? Obviously Gingerbread, but what else would be in the deck? I wonder if it could work. Chamber Sentry, Gingerbread. Steel Overseer. Ew. I guess Shambling Suit is probably about as good as it gets. Weaponsmith to ramp. Weaponsmith might be worth it. Pattern Matcher. I missed the Pseudo Cascade one. That would have been good. Meteor, Stonecoil Serpent also seems good. Do we have any good colored artifact creatures? Yeah, Stonecoil Serpent's definitely sweet. This actually isn't bad either. It might be good enough if we're desperate. Gargoyle, that's a puppet. Ew, also not super exciting. Golos. I do like Arcanus Owl. Vantress Gargoyle. I don't know if we can fill the graveyard enough. Weaponsmith does ramp. The Untapper. The Untapper, I guess, is pretty cute with Monitor. Is there any other good artifact support that isn't creature? Artifacts. Rampage of the Clans. Upgrade. Upgrade available. Karn. I don't want to build a Karn board at the moment. Artifact. I guess we could still play all the glitters. Just as like a weird pump spell in Mirror Maid? How many cards does this give us? 4, 8, 12, 24, 28, 32. Oh, Forge. Mystic Forge, yeah, that seems perfect. Something like that? Ugin makes them cheaper, it's just so expensive. Unfortunately, I built a sweet Chulainn deck, but they haven't put the Brawl cards on yet. So we can't actually play the Fairy Legend, or I would, because that would be sweet. Alright, let's try this. Are there any artifact lands? We have a new donation. No artifact lands, unfortunately. The deck does feel pretty janky. It has no removal. What will we cut for Emery? That's the other question. I think Emery is good. It's not an artifact, but what would we cut to make it work? We have a new donation. Our first donation of the night. Let me see if I can find it here on Streamlabs. Thank you so much. So what are we cutting? Yeah, we gotta cut some cards in an absolute sense. We have too many cards. We have a new donation from From Psycho Smurf, standard affinity to try. Ooh, thank you, Psycho Smurf. That sounds a lot like what we're working on, essentially. Very, very sweet. Thank you so much for the donation. That looks super cool. Karn's Bastion does make sense with the +1/+1 counter theme. Hallowed Fountain, gotta have that. Fabled Passage, probably gotta have that. And then we gotta cut a bunch of cards and probably try to throw in Emery. The Brawl cards are craftable? Really? Oh, I didn't know you could craft them. I had a sweet Chulainn deck. Oh, you can craft them. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we can play them. That means we can play the Chulainn deck too. I'm so excited. Oh, I really wanted to play the Chulainn deck. Oh, I really wanted to play it. It was so sweet, but I thought we couldn't play. All right, we'll play. Well, this is gonna change things. How do I turn that off? All right, so we can try Alea too. Actually, is Alea? Actually, I don't even know. Is that even worth it, honestly? Now that I'm reading it, I don't even know if we want it in this deck, even though it's sweet. So what are we cutting? Cut Clockwork Servant. All right, we can cut Clockwork Servant. Yeah, I think it's a sweet card, but I don't think we actually want it in this deck. Does this get us to a functional deck that we can try? I think we have, what, 20... You gotta select a format now, apparently, on Arena. We have 24 lands. Oh. We actually might have too many lands now. So we need, like, another card? Alright, Glass Casket. That makes sense. 1, 2... 2 Glass Caskets. Go down 2 Fabled Passage. Actually, do we need any Fabled Passage? Maybe not. 22 lands, is that enough? We are playing best of one. Maybe we can get away with 21. All right, let's give it a shot, and then we'll move on. I want to play Tezzeret because I love it. It's just so expensive. This deck, well, we'll see. I mean, maybe we're just playing old Gingerbread decks. Oh, I'm so excited that we can play Chulainn. The Chulainn deck is the deck I maybe want to play more than any, but I did think we could because I didn't think I could play Chulainn. Oh, that means we get to play the Chulainn deck. The Chulainn deck is fun. It's like it repeatedly bounce your adventures and lock people with Frilled Mystic style deck, and I'm excited for that. We have Shimmer Dragon. We have it. All right, here we go. Here we go. In Brawl, Tezzeret's a good option. Let's see. I guess this is standard affinity. Really janky standard affinity. Yes, there are free XP from Wizards if you are interested. I like Shimmer Dragon. I think 6 mana is too much for this deck, though. We will play Sultai Troll. We won't play this deck for too long. We'll give it a quick go. Well, we got a Mystic Forge, which seems good if we get to it. All right, opponent, land, and oh no. How do we beat a flyer? Do we ever beat a flyer? Oh, this thing has reach. All right. Well, Chamber Sentry. We might need a different mana base to maximize Chamber Sentry. Pass the turn. Opponent. Getting in, hitting us. And Charming Prince. Okay, sure. I guess that's a bit of value. More islands. Well, playing the island. We're getting close to Mystic Forge, which is nice. Yeah, let's just Corridor Monitor. Pass the turn. Mystic Forge could draw us into some action. Giveaway time says, Seth is so happy we play fairy decks. Name your favorite fairy. Ooh, favorite fairy. That's a good question. Favorite fairy. Vendilion Click might be the best fairy. Angel of Vitality. We will block your Charmed Prince. Tag one. We would rather our opponent not turn this into a 4/4. That would be bad. Opponent passes. Shambling Suit. Well, let's Stone Coil Serpent. And pass the turn. Actually, Stone Coil Serpent might be pretty good. 3/3 for 3, Reach Trample Pro multicolored. That actually seems like a pretty legit card. Ooh, I forgot Bitter Blossom counts. It is technically a fairy. Another Healer Hawk. Yeah. And another Charmed Prince. Oh, it's gonna grow the Angel. Okay. What? Wait. Is that bugged? It's got to be bugged, right? That Charm Prince just blinked right away, didn't it? Huh. If that's blinking right away, then there's some infinite combos that are currently you shouldn't be able to play, but you can technically play if that's what's happening. But I mean, oh, did they just choose to gain life with Charm Prince? Okay, never mind. Opponent, getting in, hitting us. I thought they were blinking their Charm Prince. Well, we're probably pretty dead here. Opponent just gained so much life. Well, not a great start for standard affinity. Mystic Forge, another Mystic Forge on top, and yeah, we're super dead. All right. Well, this deck's probably gonna need a bit of work until it's ready. Maybe all right, one more shot with this, and then we're moving on. Congratulations, Bido XD. One more affinity shot, and then we'll move on to the decks we're actually planning on playing. This is a quick copy of my Sword of Mill deck. Ooh. Let me see, Juice. Sword of Mill might be the way to go. We didn't have any success at all with all Mill. But maybe being like a real deck, ooh, that's kind of fun. Copy Xagro with Quasi-Duplicate. Definitely a spicy deck. I'm thinking of Arya Yarok Chromatic Black. Ooh. That also sounds very spicy. With Chromatic Lantern, you can play everything. Everything and anything. That's a lot of draining. It seems like it could work. The curve might be a little bit high, but I like the idea of it. Wall of Chaos, welcome to the Fishbowl. Do we have white mana in this deck? Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Wasn't Chromatic from one of the Ravnica sets? Wasn't it Guilds of Ravnica? I think we have it for one more time. Well, all right. This hand needs a Steel Overseer, and it needs it bad. Up against Jim Davis, MTG VIP. Doing some mulliganing. Any ideas what to add cut? So, my concern is the curve mostly. I think that 3 Golos, 3 Aurochs, and 2 Cavaliers at 5 mana gonna run into some a reasonable number of hands where your opening hand's gonna be like 2 or 3 5-drops, and that's gonna lead to really clunky games. I don't know I guess I would look at trying to trying to get another 2-drop or something cheaper, maybe over a 5-drop or 2, something along those lines. But I'm not sure what the best option is there. Well, let's Chamber Sentry. Boom. X1. Go. Can you beat a 1/1 for 1? The mana has been a bit rough too, opponent. I believe the Throne should be live for everyone on Thursday. That is my understanding. Well, go tagging. Get in there. Janky beats, janky beats. The jankiest of beats. Mono Green Stoppe for the 25th month. There's so many decks I want to play. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Jim did my intro. Does Jim have an intro? I should know that. Tater Tot, welcome to the Fishbowl. I've seen Jim stream a lot of times, but I've never caught it from the beginning, I don't think. I always like show up partway through. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Well, maybe this will work. We're curving out 1, 2, 3 right up the ladder. Opponent. Yeah, hopefully we play the Chulainn build. That was what I really wanted to play, but I didn't think we'd be able to. But now it looks like we might be able to. Opponent, killing stuff. Passing. Haha. Not catching him, Jim. Yeah. I feel like this is more of a product of Jim mulliganing and not doing much than our deck being insane, but we might win a game. Opponent, untap land. Add. Fires of Invention. That's a little frightening. You got a Wrath. Chemister's Insight. 3. Okay. We draw. Ooh. All that glitters. Ooh, Gingy! Getting it done! Alright. Well, that's one we'll have to work on more, but we're gonna jump on to the next deck. We built that one really rough, but maybe Standard Affinity actually has some potential. There's too many decks to play today. The good news is, some of these decks, what we're doing today really, other than having fun, Jim's face right now is stunned. Got him. No one expects a big Gingerbread. No one expects a big Gingerbread. So what we're really doing today is just kind of like testing stuff out. I expect we will revisit some of these decks, our favorite, tune them up, play them for other streams and videos and stuff. So what are we doing next, chat? What are we doing next? Akra is just like a ramp deck with, I don't even know if it's very good, but it was supposed to be a big card draw ramp deck. I haven't got to play it much with Gadwick joining crosses to have 2 big X card draw spells along with just like a bunch of ramp and mass manipulations. So that one's pretty simple and straightforward. Trolls, Chulainn. I do want to try Chulainn. Let's get our Chulainns real quick. We will play Trolls. We will play Trolls as well. And we gotta play the Conrad combo reanimator deck. That's one of the jankier decks on the list. But we gotta try it because when it works, it's really cool. Alright, get some Chulainns. Before we jump into our next round and Chulainn it up, and I'm definitely excited to try this deck. Before we Chulainn it up, a reminder that also, apart from Wizards sponsoring us by hooking us up with this account for today, our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you are looking for some Throne of Eldraine cards, you can grab them over at cardkingdom.com. So thank you so much to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. Yeah, this deck I'm excited about. This deck, it's my kind of deck. So I was really impressed with Chulainn during the Brawl deck. Drawing cards, bouncing things back to our hand. I almost wonder if we should play 3 maybe. But the idea is to abuse Chulainn and also Portal of Sanctuary, primarily with adventure cards, but also things with enter the battlefield triggers. Like, for example, a Portal of Sanctuary just lets us pick up our own creature for 1 mana, so we can kind of like lock our opponent with Frilled Mystic, bouncing it with Portal, bouncing it with Chulainn. We can bounce something with Brazen Borrower, cast it, bounce it back to our hand, bounce something else, reset our Deputy of Attention, gain a bunch of life with Night of Autumn, Fae of Witches to tutor repeatedly from our sideboard, get all these crazy non-creature spells, Hypnotic Sprite for another repeatable counter spell. We also got Vivian's Arcbow added to the mix, crosses for card draw, and that's basically the fun. Risen Reef could also be good. It could be good just to get the ramp going as well. Maybe we should have Risen Reef. I don't know. Let's give Chulainn a try. We definitely gotta play Trolls too. Oh, I'm excited. I didn't think we were gonna play this deck. I'm definitely planning on tuning and building around this deck, so have you put the basic fetch in any deck yet? Most decks we've played it in. I think that yeah, we got Fae of Wishes in here. So the basic fetch is in basically every deck. Mostly because there's not a lot of other good options. So we're basically playing it just because that's what exists. That's what's out there and available. But I think it's reasonable. And we're going to mulligan that. No ramp. Okay, this we will keep. There is ramp. Frilled Mystic to the bottom. Yeah, alright, this seems functional, even without Chulainn. Hey Seth, keep up the work. Love your content. Been inspired to create a submission for Fishbowl Thursday. Ooh, let me see play. Naya Feather. That looks like it could actually be pretty powerful. It does. I like it. I wonder how good Feather is going to be after rotation. Feather seems pretty strong. I do like Season of Growth a lot as well. Alright, Breeding Pool go. Murderous Rider for our opponent. Deckmaster, I don't think is really working because I don't think they have the new cards available yet. So that's the issue we keep running into, sadly. Let us... A little bit worried about that. Let's just play Incubation Druid, pass the turn. Opponent's playing some green-black something. Biomancer's Familiar and Malevolent Noble make a free sack outlet for any creature or artifact. Ooh. It's a lot of work, but free sack outlets are very powerful in Aristocrat-style decks. Standard Hogak. That sounds interesting. Opponent kills our stuff, hits us. Well. Ouch. Painful, painful, painful. Teferi.
This isn't a fight you can win.
Bouncer Dork.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Ooh, Hypnotic Sprite would have been good earlier. We'll see. See if we're too far behind. What do you got, opponent? At least our opponent's got to play at instant speed. Opponent plays a... God dang it. Questing Beast.
I suppose that's how it was meant to happen.
That's not good. Well, that's a... Questing Beast. Oh boy. Alright. Fae of Wishes. Ugh. What are we taking? Yeah, opponent could have hit our face. Thankfully they didn't. It might just have to be Time Wipe. It's not good though. There's so many words, it is hard to keep up on. Ether Gust is good. I don't know if it's the right choice here. Maybe it's good enough. I feel like we're in pretty bad shape no matter what here. Opponent gets in with Questing Beast. Questing Beast is quite a magic card. Opponent scries to the bottom. We're down to 7, which is very close to dead. Wildborn Preserver. Ooh, there's Chulainn. Well, Time Wipe. We got the Chulainn. Can we stabilize somehow? That's the question. Wipe the board. We're down to 5. We could use a Knight of Autumn or something. Please no more Wildborn Preservers. Opponent. No more Questing Beasts. Come on. Pass. Pelt Collector. All right, that could be worse. And... oh, Bone Crusher Giant. That is worse. Gross Pelt Collector. Opponent passes. Wow, this is so close. Breeding Pool down to 3. Deputy of Detention. Get rid of Bone Crusher. Wow, we're holding on. We're holding on. If we get Chulainn down, we really get going. The white giant. Oh. Yeah, I mean, if they have double removal, we're dead. We beat a single removal spell. We don't beat 2 removal spells. Wow, we were so close. So close. Oh, that was brutal. If our opponent had 1 removal spell, I think we win that game, but apparently you can craft the Brawl Commanders. My shirt does say cake. Because we were dead. They had the Hero's Downfall in hand. We saw it in his hand. It was we knew they had it because we could see it. We could see it in their hand. Wasn't it in their hand? Am I misunderstanding what was going on? Didn't they have a Murderous Rider in their hand? Let's play Fabled Passage. Maybe I was mistaken. I could be. It's very possible that maybe I was mistaken. I thought that our opponent had 2 removal spells and we were dead. But maybe our opponent did not actually have it. If so, then that was my bad. I thought they had the correct mana, but I very well could be wrong. That has been known to happen. Yeah, let's just run out Fae of Wishes. Get out some defense. We can always pick it back up with Teferi, with Chulainn. Pass the turn. Opponent. Kraken Fabled Passage. And Golden Egg. Interesting. Ooh, Arcbow. Well, play Teferi. We want to get to this Chulainn. Once we get Chulainn going, life becomes very interesting. Hit our opponent. Now do 17. Yeah, they've added some really good sound effects and animations with this set, I have to say. Scrabbling Claw. This looks like a Brawl deck. This looks like a lot of the cards in the Artifact Brawl deck, I think. So what decks have you put together for the release of Throne of Eldraine? Manifold Key. Oh, is this like a janky combo deck? It might be. Mystic Saint. This might be a combo deck of some kind. Okay, found it. Frilled Mystic. And bounce that. Draw a card.
This might be
Mono red, mono blue, standard Panza. Ooh, getting closer. I'll play Arcbow. Breeding Pool. Go to combat, get in. This Plains is keeping us from Frilled Mysticking. Really excited to swing with a turn 3 Drakuseth using Torch Courier, Paradise Druid, and Iron Keg Free. Ooh, that sounds super spicy. When that all comes together, that sounds like a really impressive win. Torch Courier. Opponent, are you gonna X that? Sure. Get rid of the Fabled Passage. I mean, I think Chandra is another good one. I think that's probably the second best thing to ramp into that way. Mono blue minus Jace. Ooh. Cauldron of Eternity. We got to get to Cauldron of Eternity. So many decks. Thankfully, there's more streams than just tonight because we have so many decks to get to. I was grinding Abzan Wolves in anticipation of Garruk. Yeah, we played some Abzan Wolves today, and it actually felt really sweet. I built Mardu Knights, Dimir Tezzerator, Rakdos Embercleave, updated Naya Glory, and Temur Elementals. Nice. That's a good list to go into. I kind of want to see a Piper of the Swarm deck. I don't have a Piper of the Swarm deck yet. It's a cool card. It feels a little slow. Ooh, I do like playing opponent's decks. That's a really fun playstyle. Land. That is a land. Take up to Fairy. What is this? Does anyone know what our opponent's deck is doing? I'm a little concerned about what our opponent's deck might be doing. Yeah, that deck looks fun, Blinks. Stealing opponent's cards, really cool. We have not played Knights yet. We haven't played against him much either. It's the good artifact deck. I feel like I want to... Alright, I'm going to play Chulainn. If we lose, we lose. Alright, Chulainn. I feel like there could be like some combo or something, and we just... Okay. What I meant is I'm in a main phase of Frilled Mystic. Ugh. Oh, that was definitely not Chulainn. I think that was probably Magic Arena's fault. I think I clicked on Chulainn, and like when you block how it moves the cards around, I think it juked it around and put Frilled Mystic where Chulainn was. I'm pretty sure that's... I mean, it actually probably was my fault, but that could have been what happened. Oh, I don't know what happened there, but definitely not the best turn to play Frilled Mystic. Opponent, yeah. Drawing cards. Thankfully, our opponent, I don't know what they're doing. They don't seem to be making any real progress towards anything. Opponent, passing. Ooh, Brazen Borrower. Well, take up to Fairy.
Let's try this.
Go to combat. Get it with Fae of Wishes. Are we just gonna... Oh, they're gonna play Ugin. I bet it's Ugin. Well, this time we really are gonna play Chulainn. Chulainn. That's what we meant to do the last turn. Pass the turn. Chulainn is down with animations. All right, don't kill us. Don't punish us for playing the wrong card. It's gonna be Ugin. It's gotta be an Ugin Mystic Forge combo deck. I think the Fs are for a giveaway. Watching that slowly happen and knowing there was no way to stop it was very painful. Indeed. Opponent. Sacking stuff. Sagging more stuff. Sure. Gets back the egg. Opponent's like looping and stuff, but I don't know if it's really doing anything. Like they're just kind of spinning their wheels. I'm very interested what the payoff is. Like what is the edge? Oh, I've heard this animation is amazing. We will see. That was pretty good. That was actually pretty good. Emery for our opponent. Ooh, that was a good animation. Fluffernutter, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. Well, Teferi. Bounce Emery.
Don't worry, I got this.
Chulainn number 2. Breeding Pool. I really just want to untap with a Chulainn. Is that too much to ask, Janky Artifact deck? Is that too much? Too much to ask. Congratulations to It's a Jackal with the XP giveaway, courtesy of Wizards. There's the Mystic Forge. We thought that was coming. There's no Ugin though, so that's good. There's a land. There's a golden egg to draw a card. And a Fabled Passage. Cracked. And Emery. To mill some more cards. This is like standard eggs. I don't know how it wins. Oh, Rampage of the Clads. Okay. I see what it's trying to do. Opponent passing. Well, we on tap. Oh, Frilled Mystic's nice. That is very nice. Take up to Fairy.
I'll protect you.
Let's Brazen Borrower on Mystic Forge. They have some really good animations for this set, I will say. Get in with Chulainn. Hit our opponent. Frilled Mystic still in hand. Opponent down to 10. All right. All right, it's Chulainn time. There was some putting along the way, but we're getting there. Opponent. We did not main phase our Frilled Mystic. We're going to try to counter this Mystic Forge with it. We actually are going to play it at instant speed like a counter spell. Oh, yes. Oh, we have a pun icon. Don't worry about that. I think that was the first icon we got. This is our cat. Okay. Cashes in Scrabbling Claw. Sure. We're actually pretty close to having a Frilled Mystic every turn, which is pretty good. Another Scrabbling Claw. Frilled Mystic every turn is pretty bonkers. About it. Storming off. The lock is almost assembled. Almost. About it. Emery for the egg. Sure. Plays the egg. Also sure. Draws a card. It is standard legal. All the cards from the Brawl deck are also standard legal. So this deck is officially standard legal. The Giant's Wrath animation was A+. Maybe the best arena animation. What do you think? Hey, thank you, Brian. Brian. What do you think the best arena animation is? If you had to pick your favorite, well, let's Brazen Borrower. Run it out. Draw a card from Chulainn. Chulainn is pretty... Oh, Green Meter too. Chulainn is pretty good. Opponent. Untaps. Another Brazen Borrower. That's also good. Go to combat. Do some attacking. Hit our opponent. And, take up to Fairy. I mean, I guess we just pass the turn and keep doing what we're doing. Chulainn and flashy
That's
spells,
more like it.
and I think we got him. I mean, our opponent's just done weirdness. The Borrow one is really weird. Giant is a favorite. Oh, Doom Whisper is also good. Yeah, opponent, exiling our graveyard stuff. Bedevil, Doom Whisper. Oh, Mnemonic Betrayal was super sweet. Joyra is the worst. I don't even know if I know what Joyra is. Exiles Chulainn. Opponent drawn cards. Opponent can't have that many cards left. 27. Land. And... what you got, opponent? Oh, Chulainn! It's only one more mana than Beast Whisper, and it does so much more. I think this card's going to end up expensive. I think Chulainn is going to be bonkers. I don't know about bonkers in Standard, but it's good in Commander, and it might be enough to show up in Standard. Which, if it's only coming from a Brawl deck, that's probably going to be expensive. Ravager Worm's another good one. The one for the Dimir Mythic that gets... oh, yeah. Mnemonic Betrayal. Yeah, that is a really sweet one. Well, now we Frilled Mystic. Draw a card. Counter. And we get a Fabled Passage. Sure, why not? And that... oh, man. Chulainn. And now we get to start bouncing Frilled Mystic if we want to, and just locking, and I think that's going to do it. Hiker. Oh, that's what our opponent's doing. Okay. Well, thankfully we got another Brazen Borrower, so we're not going to die. Well, opponent's deck is spicy. A Scoop's Cheer? Does that mean I get to enter? Thank you for doing all the giveaways, by the way, Zach. All right. Good at clicking the wrong card right now. All right. Bounce. Bounce, Kiger. Get it out of here. No Biomancer's Familiars. I'm not sure... an opponent scoops it up. Well, that's kind of the plan of the deck, despite the punting along the way. That is the idea of the Chulainn deck. I'm going to really super duper, super quick restart Arena. It's getting a little bit laggy, I think, because we've been playing for a bit. So super quick Arena restart, and we will get back to it. So should we move on to another deck? I feel like we're going to just run out of time. I mean, we still have a while, like an hour and a half or more, but I'm wondering if we need to go through decks more quickly. What are the decks that we really want to get to? What is at the top of our list? It's hard to find the balance in these streams where we play a bunch of different decks. Like, I can play a bunch of games with Chulainn, but then we won't get to some of the other sweet decks. It's hard to find the balance. How many games you play with each deck? What has been your favorite deck we've played so far? What is stuck out on the top of the list? I know we gotta play Sir Conrad Reanimator just because it's such a hilarious kill. I think it's up there with Gingerbread is like just the jankiest and sweetest of the decks when it works. So we gotta do that one for sure. People want to see knights. I want to see you troll others. All right, let's. we are gonna troll people, Taunos. Good to see you, Taunos. Hey, thank you so much, Morris. Well, all right, one more with this. Oh, can you pick it? I can't really win, I don't think. Thank you, though. Thank you. Vaporlock, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Maybe 3 matches. Maybe 3 matches a deck is the right number for the rest. Land, go. Oko. Like Yoko. I got it. Yoko. Yeah, we still haven't played many Yoko decks, so we got to do that too. Is this someone just playing blue-black control? Boo! Hiss! Hiss! Where's the Gingerbrutes? Hiss! I got beat by, when I was putting the decks together earlier today, I lost to Cavalcade. And Cavalcade is a sweet and a pretty good deck. But play something cool. Show me a Gingerbread. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure we will play knights. I don't know if we'll get to knights tonight or not. We have played some geese. Our very first deck was Abzan Wolves that had geese in it, and it was really good. Why are you playing only single matches? I would rather play best of 3. I don't really play best of 1 at all, but for the preview stream, the only option available. Ooh, opponent's got a interesting artifact deck. All right, that's some spice. But for the preview stream, that's the only available option, unfortunately. So we play what we have an option to play. Opponent plays a land, and oh dear. Ooh, Rankle. All right. Well, can't make a second creature. Gets in. Yep. Hits us. Chooses. Okay, each player discards, each player draws. Little looting. Well, we'll discard Knight of Autumn. Draw a breeding pool. Untap. Well, Forest. You. I don't know. This is going a little slow and risky. You hate Thought Erasure more than Field of the Dead. Oh, I don't hate Thought Erasure. Opponent. Getting in. Well, we're going to take it. Beat us down. Rankle is like very impressive both times we have played against it. I'm disappointed that we only get 12 matches to brew with to decide what we want to spend our wild cards on. That's actually kind of an interesting complaint that I had not thought of, but that does make a bit of sense to me. But I think it's pretty cool that Wizards is giving everyone the option to play all the cards. As far as I know, they've never done that before, so it's still pretty sweet, and there is some nice free value. Red Squatch, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Alright, sure. Sure. Oh, the scoops tier I have copy and pasted. there goes our crosses. Yeah, this Rankle's been dominating this game. Wall of Lost Thoughts. Well, all right, let's spin the arc bow wheel. Hopefully, man, if we whiff, I'm going to be very sad. Discard a land. Okay. At least Fae of Wishes can actually block Rankle. That is actually somewhat relevant. We still don't have the mana for Teferi. Braiding Pull on tap, pass the turn. Somehow we haven't hit white mana, which is kind of a big issue. Potent. Do you plan on making a 4-color deck with Chulainn and Yarok? I would definitely like to. I think it's mostly a matter of making the mana work, but I definitely plan on it. Yes, I have the risk of the copy in place. Oh God, that's what's happening. The risk. Oh, that's game. All right. Well, we got to spin into one of our Frilled Mystics, or we lose. Frilled Mystic, please. Frilled Mystic, please. Nope. Well, all right. And, yeah, got us. Ugh. Because they have Agent of Treacheries. Boy, we did get a little bit bad runs with our spins there, unfortunately. Opponent, Agent of Treacheries. Going to steal something. Takes our arc bow. Attacks for no real reason. Ha. Alright. Oh, mana screw! Boy, if we had a white source, we would have still won after all that, or at least we probably would have. We just could not draw. Turn 10, could not hit a white source. Oh, that's brutal. Brutal. All right, well, we should probably move on to the next deck. Why do you always call it Agent of Treacheries when it's only singular treacherous? Because it always comes into play multiple times. I mean, have you ever just, if you're playing Agent of Treachery right, you have it like coming back into play with Blood for Bones, Cauldron, so there's multiple treacheries. If you don't have multiple treacheries, then I don't even know the point. Pure Polar Panzer, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. All right, so we've played Chulainn. We've played Gingerbread. We played this deck. We brewed. We played Dimir Mill. Probably going to delete. Maybe that's a good idea. Let's. This is a temporary account. So if it's decks we're not using, I'm going to start deleting them so we have a clear idea of what's left. And I still have them all saved on that doc, so it's not like we're losing anything. Plus, I lose this account tomorrow. We get it for 1 day from Wizards. So, boy, we still have a lot of decks we haven't played. We played Abzan Wolves as well. Wow. We have not made much progress on the list. All right, so what are we feeling next? Do we want to see some, we have some Nib Fires. This is one I built. This is Yeoman, I believe, that built that one. Adventure Storm, really janky but sweet when it goes off. We could play some Yoko action, just Sultai Yoko. This is one of the first decks. All right, let's play. We'll try Sultai Yoko. This is a deck that people have been wanting to see. I don't know. This is a viewer submitted deck. Sultai Trolls. We're definitely playing Conrad. All right, let's just play. Let's just play a game or two. Couple of games with this Sultai Oku deck. Oh, is that a boo? We actually got a boo? All right. Maybe this one isn't that popular. Maybe it isn't that popular. I mean, if you have a different list of Sultai Oku you want to play, I'm fine with it. I don't know. It seems like people are really hyped about that deck. Then whenever I play it, I just beat it. I don't think it's actually... Well, if you grab a list for... Let's play... All right, let's play Adventure Storm. And then grab the list that you want me to play for Sultai Oku, and we'll try it. So Adventure Storm, this is a Lucky Clover deck. That Lucky Clover, 2 mana, copies an adventure if it's cast as instant or sorcery. So we're hoping to use Rose Thorn Acolyte as an actual ritual. Beanstalk, double ramping, kind of almost like a ritual. Bone Crusher Giant, kind of weird. I guess it's like a shock to finish the game. One thing that I dislike about this deck, I feel like it needs a little bit more card draw to go with Thousand Year Storm. I played like 1 game with it earlier, and I was a little bit sketchy about the amount of card draw it had. I think it's probably supposed to be Fae of Wishing for stuff, but it didn't actually have a sideboard built into it. But I don't think we have I don't know what cards. All right, really quickly, what cards would we put in our sideboard that we could tutor up here in cast? Well, yeah, I mean, Chemisters should probably be in the main deck, honestly. I feel like the deck is lacking in card draw is my biggest concern. Drawn from Dreams. Okay. Oh boy. Lava Coil. Finales? Sure. Finales. Lava Coil. Probably something like Flame Sweep. Sundering Stoke's kind of funny. Sundering Stoke. Fry. Oh, Prevent All Damage makes sense. Root Snare? A couple of Root Snares, and probably Veil, I guess. Makes sense. Alright. And let's Adventure Storm. Close enough. I don't think it's the optimal sideboard, but it's close enough that we can actually tutor stuff up. So let's Adventure Storm it. The giant Get 7 mana card. I like the Get 7 mana card. I don't really like it in Storm decks, though, because Unolic has 1 more spell. Rao probably would be good. Yeah, Rooster is one of those cards. Oh, more Planeswalkers make sense. Tamiyo would be good, or Rao. Though that's a good sideboard option. That was a very quick sideboard, not an optimal sideboard at all. That was well, we got 1,000 Year Storms. That was let's try to start playing games. Did you see the list of 20-year-old cards that were updated to be nobles? I actually haven't seen the list yet. I figured that they would do that, but I didn't see the list. Is it basically the cards that would be expected? Actually, is the list handy somewhere? I'm actually curious. I'm actually curious. Is 1,000 Year Storm playable without Pirate's Village? Yeah. I mean, it's not as easy, but it still works. All right. Oh boy. Here's a 1/1. Well, grab an island. Yeah. If anyone wants to grab the other Sultai Oko list, down with that plan as well. Let's play. Yeah, Fabled Passage number 2. Pass the turn. All right. Brago, that makes sense. Do you know if there are going to add sets from the closed beta into the game at any point? It is unknown. They said they were going to, but then they said they weren't doing it yet. My guess would be eventually they will get around to it, but I don't know if it's a 100% confirmed. Yeah, also Lucky Clover Storm. That's actually our more immediate Storm card, but opponent, scrying, playing a land. We are a minute away from doing much. Breeding Pool, probably bottom. Stomping Ground. Alright. Thrill of Possibilities. That's some card draw. Oh, play a Stomping Ground. Pass the turn. I feel like we're just going to get run over by a Love-Struck Beast here that we can't deal with. Pass the turn. Opponent. Oh, let me see, Stainer. Ooh. Sultai mid-range. That looks good. I have a Sultai mid-range list that I threw together as well. Yeah, we're going to have to wish for something. We don't have Time Wipe, though. Let's discard one of our 1,000-Year Storms. Draw a couple cards. 2 Bone Crushers. Oh, that's interesting. Lucky Clover. Oh, the puppet. The puppet ruins it. The puppet. Okay, so. All right, pass the turn. That's interesting. Lucky Clover is interesting. We're getting close to having a shot here. Maybe. So Lucky Clover copies our adventure instants and sorceries. Opponent plays Rankle. Ew. Alright, well. I guess we gotta double up on Rankle. Rankle is everywhere. Maybe people have woke up to how good Rankle is. Maybe it's not asleep anymore. We played a couple of games with Chulainn. We did. We will probably do a full stream of that one in the future because I really like that deck. Opponent gets it. Hits us. Passes. Oh, play a Forest. Play Bone Crusher. Pass the turn. I mean, we're trying to stabilize. If we get down this 1,000-Year Storm, things could really go crazy. We're close. We're close to stabilizing. Opponent. Scryland. Still has a bunch of cards in hand, which is worrisome. Rankle again. Just rankles for years. Alright. Okay, so. Well, I guess we gotta do the same thing. Kill Rankle. Kill Rankle. We're losing all of our Bone Crusher finishers. Opponent can get in with Love-Struck Beast. No blocks. Down to 7. Passes. Well, alright, we're going for it. Man of any color. Copy it. I mean, this gets down 1,000-Year Storm. Do we live? It is unknown. No attacks. Yeah, we're dead. Alright. Opponent, yeah, gonna make a 1-1, kill our Bone Crusher, win the game. Almost! Almost. Veraska, opponent gives us the annoying GG, and we will scoop it up. Danfez, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Ooh, yeah, this is high on the jank scale. I think this, when it goes off, it's really sweet. That's the goal. But it's definitely one of those decks where it really drives me crazy when people do the GG thing. This is one of those decks that I feel like you're gonna lose like 70, 80% of the time, something like that, most likely. But on the games when you win so amazingly that it makes up for it. Can you not tutor the storm? I think I'm confused by the question. Sacred Foundry, eh? I could play Brazen Borrower as well. Now we gotta take a forest. Alright, Island is not bad. That does get us to these Beanstalk Giants, which gets our ramp going. I mean, this hand could do some sweet things if we hit a Clover. Oh, put a Storm in the sideboard and wish for it? Yeah, I could play a 1,000-Year Storm in the sideboard. Opponent, control. Well, this is the most adventure-y hand I've ever seen. This is certainly adventure-y. That is for certain. Mono Adventures. This is the adventure, viewer-submitted Adventure Storm deck. It definitely... I hope we get to go off with it. That's the goal. Hopefully we get to go off with it at least once, just to see how cool it is when it goes off. McFly Maven, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Hey, what's up, Ducky? Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Hopefully. Yeah, if you got a deck you would like to submit, you're more than welcome to. Oh, no.
I train every day.
Narset
No
is a good one against a deck that wants to draw a lot of cards. Bone Crusher Giant, Expansion Explosion. Well, Beanstalk Giant grabs a mountain. Ambassador. Hey, is this a reclamation deck? Opponent. Narset taken
Keep
down.
an open mind.
I don't think that... Well, the deck goes off by playing 1,000-Year Storm. Once you have... Basically, you gotta play Storm cards. Once you play the Storm cards, then you can win by just shocking your opponent. These turn into rituals. You get to get a lot of the lands out of your deck with Beanstalk Giant. But it doesn't really do anything until you have Lucky Clover and also 1,000-Year Storm. So it's kind of hey, thank you, Jen. It's kind of one of those deals where it's a deck that does... It's like a Storm deck in any format, where it's essentially a combo deck, so it doesn't do anything until hopefully eventually it does everything. Although I guess technically we could play a Beanstalk Giant eventually. And Beanstalk Giant that's kind of big. We will play a Bone Crusher. That is a clock, at least. I mean, if you could stick... It's hard to describe. Basically, if you play 1,000-Year Storm, 1,000-Year Storm copies all of your spells for each spell cast before it. So then, if you cast a card draw spell, you end up drawing 10 cards, and then you cast one of these as 1 mana, add a mana of any color, ends up making like 15 mana, and then the end result is you can either tutor a bunch of stuff from your sideboard, or eventually to kill your opponent, most likely just bone crush them with the shock aspect that can't be prevented. So that's kind of the goal of the deck. But right now we're playing like a like a really weird adventure aggro deck. I don't think we haven't drawn a single spell all game, right? I think we've just drawn 100% adventures. And it might work. Like, that's a 7/7. That's a big old thing. That is a big old thing. Oh, thank you, Go-Go. Well, let me see, Crowboy. Opponent. Grim Recursion. Ooh, there's a fox. What do you think, fox or cat? The fox seems like it has a little bit more personality than the cat, I'm going to say. The fox probably beats the cat. If it was a fight, I think the fox probably wins. Ooh, that's a spell. Well, go to combat. Attack. I think we're actually on the beatdown with Jank plan. Go attacking. And it might actually work. I mean, that's a big attack. What you got, opponent? What you got? This is not Storm, though. We're not storming, or even a little bit close to storming. Opponent. Justice strikes a Beanstalk Giant. And we have a new subscriber, Crazy J-Man, for the 13th month. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope we draw a Storm card. It would be very fun. This is where I feel like, we were talking about in the deck, I feel like this deck is lacking in card draw. And even with the extra card draw we added, I still feel like it's very card draw light for a Storm deck. I wish there was an adventure card that allowed you to draw cards. That's what we really need. Like adventure, chemist, or insight would make this deck pretty exciting. Well, Beanstalk Giant Part 2. And tap land. Tawnos is more of a giver-awayer than an enterer of giveaways, I think. Crackling Drake. So opponents, Jeskai control, Fabled Passage, play Fabled Passage, grow the Beanstalk Giant. Let's crack Fabled Passage. This is where it's so much better than Evolving Wilds. Grab a whatever, forest, I guess. Thrill of Possibility. Discard a Rose Thorn. Well, alright. Beanstalk Giant. Get a Island. Go to combat. Attack. Opponent. We still haven't drawn any Storm cards! I don't know. I'm very interested in Lucky Clover, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. This doesn't feel like the old 1,000-year Storm deck. We drew so many cards. This deck, we do not draw so many cards. So far, it hasn't felt like Storm like at all, really. Opponent. Temple of Triumph. Yeah, Keth's combo I don't think has the pieces to exist anymore, thankfully. I mean, we might be winning, but we're definitely not storming. Crackling Drake Part 2. Opponent draws a card. Opponent. Gets in. Yep. Down to 14. Passes. Well, play Stomping Grounds, grow the Giant, go to combat, attack. Opponent. Found a Justice Strike. And I think this means we're dead, sadly. Well, that was... that was awkward. Oh, Auto Tapper, why? Oh, Auto Tapper, you are interesting. Uber McGooberface, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Opponent shocks, and we're officially dead. All right, one more Storm try, and then I think we will add Adventure Storm to a list of decks that I want to brew around, and that we definitely might revisit in the future, but might not be there yet. So far, it looks really fun when it goes off, but it has felt incredibly clunky. We had Bone Crusher Giant as a shock. Like, that was the only card we could cast with 2 mana. So even though it wouldn't kill, like, it wouldn't save us there, I think it would have been correct to leave up the red mana. Bone it. Fatal Passageway passes. Stomping Grounds tapped. So we have a 1,000-year Storm. I think maybe we just need to draw Lucky Clover more. I think Lucky Clover is the card that this deck is really built around. And we just haven't drawn it, so we haven't really got to see what it's trying to do yet. Opponent. Once upon a time. Follow-up. With the obvious vampire, scapeshift, and dinosaurs, what other decks do you think are completely dead? So the tribal decks are dead. I think Kethis combo is very likely dead. Yeah, we'll just pass. So I think that's dead. What else is on the dead list? I wrote an article about it like a month or more ago. I'm trying to remember. I don't know if, oh, Nexus decks are dead. No Nexus means no Nexus decks. Mono Blue, I think, is essentially dead with Curious Obsession gone, although Simic Flash might be similar enough. I think that'll be where the mono blue players go. Well, play a forest, Beanstalk Giant. Get a ramp on, grab a island, pass the turn. Yeah, where's our lucky clovers? We just cannot get a lucky clover to save our life. Edgewall Innkeeper draws you cards. Maybe you could try adding that. I'll have to read Edgewall Innkeeper. Is that when a creature comes into play? A creature with adventure? Oh, Feasting Troll King? Good golly. Huh. Okay. We don't have a way to kill a Feasting Troll King, do we? That's scary. I guess Lava Coil plus Bone Crusher? Alright, take a Lava Coil. Breeding Pool. I guess that's our way to get rid of it. It's not easy. Edgewall Innkeeper, when you cast a creature spell that has adventure, draw a card. Okay. I mean, that could be kind of interesting. Opponent. If it was any adventure, then I would be very on top of it. If only as creature adventures, it's a little sketchier. Down to 11. Opponent. Well, I'm a little sad that we haven't got to Storm. I don't think Stoke is fast enough. I mean, our opponent didn't attack with Paradise Druids, but... Oh, God. Yeah, we're super dead. Super duper dead. Alright, to the bottom, Fabled Passage. Well, we played 3 matches with Storm, and I don't think we played a single Storm card. Fair enough. Well, we will add this to... All adventures are creatures, but if you're casting the spell half, you wouldn't actually trigger the card draw. Sethro Jenkins, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for our free subscriber. All right, so we're gonna cross that one off for now. Adventure Storm, I'm sure we will come back around to it because I like the idea of it. I think we didn't run well. I also think it's in the early stages of maybe being a deck, so gonna need some more brewing with that one, I think, to actually get to the point of it being a functional deck, I think. But next time maybe we'll get it. All right, so let's see. People want to try. Oh boy. All right. So there's a lot of decks people want to try. Where are we at stream wise? Oh man, we're gonna have to get moving. Oh, so many decks, so many decks, so many decks. Well, thankfully there's more streams in the future to hopefully hit some of these decks with if we don't get to them. That would be good. All right, so this is the Oku deck that people want to play, although I feel like it's missing 100 cards. We have a new subscriber, Willpower, with the gift sub to Ketchel. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. Hang on. So people want to see this deck, and then, yeah, maybe we'll do a straw poll and get the decks ranked and go through as many as we can before the stream ends. There's a couple I promised we'd play, though, so we have to hit those. We have to hit Trolls, and we have to hit the Conrad deck. I don't know what's missing from this deck, unfortunately. 4-8. Oh, alright, so this deck doesn't have all the cards. So maybe we'll deal with Sultai Oku at some point in the future. I know that's what people wanted to see, but the build that we had, people weren't really excited about, and then that build is missing a bunch of the cards. So let's play. Will you check if Electromancer works with Adventures? Electromancer should work with the spell half of Adventures. All right, so I promised we would play Trolls. So let's play Sultai Trolls. Sultai Trolls, I mean, it's kind of like a mid-rangey Sultai deck, basically looking to ramp into Clickbait Troll, make some goats, draw some cards, feasting Troll King. We have Oku and Gilded Goose to get back feasting Troll King, Vraska to go with Murderous Rider for some removal, Paradise Druid to some ramping, Trail of Crumbs. I don't know about Trail of Crumbs, but it might be good enough, even with the treasure production we got. So let's give a match or two with Sultai Trolls, because I am really hyped for Clickbait Troll, and I think Clickbait Troll is pretty sweet, so yeah, this looks like a fun one. I'm excited for it. Godless Soldier, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is where Fabled Passage is pretty much Evolving Wilds. but yeah. I don't know. What do you think about Fabled Passage? I've heard a lot of mixed things on Fabled Passage. Some people think it's really bad. Other people think it's really good. I tend to lean more towards the good side, but I also don't think it's busted. I don't know. I wish they just put Prismatic Vista in Standard. I don't think Prismatic Vista is too good for Standard. So if I was going to be critical of Fabled Passage... Oh, we're getting milled. If I was going to be critical of Fabled Passage, I think what I would say would be maybe printing Prismatic Vista and then, like, 3 months later printing Fabled Passage. Maybe a little money grabby. Like, do we really need a $50 land for Modern and a $50 land for Standard that are really close to being the same exact card? Opponent milling us. Oko. Yes, people don't like Oku. They want Oko. Grab a swamp. See, we're getting there. We're getting there. Prismatic Fist is better, but Passage is still playable. Still playable, maybe the two. Yeah, it definitely is. I don't think it's playable in Modern, but in Standard, Fabled Passage will most likely be a staple. Partly because we don't have a ton of, we don't have a ton of awesome lands at the moment. Ventress Gargoyle, eh? Well, in that case, let's get rid of you and all copies of you. Oh, got him! Got him! Whoa! Oh, that was good. That was good. Wrecked. And that's how you win the game with Allegiance. Allegiance End. Yeah, that's what our opponent gets for drawing 3 of the same card. Hey, Edenarith, welcome to the Fishbowl. Yes, that is a very trolly way to win with the troll deck. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups cheer for our new subscriber. So opponent has a counter. All right, whatever. We'll play Oku. We have 2 of them. If something gets countered, may it be Oku. Opponent counters. Mills, mills, mills. We still... Ooh, opponent milled a Feasting Troll King. We don't mind that. Well, play Breeding Pool, pass the turn. Opponent is out of cards thanks to the world's greatest Legion's End. And, what do you say, opponent? Secret Keeper, mills us. This reminds me of the mill deck we were playing. I feel like our opponents, they got through half of our deck, but now they're mostly fizzling. Like, what does our opponent do from here is the question. Gets it for 1. Hits us. Well, I hope, man, if all of our basics got milled, I'm going to be very sad, and they might have. Oh, no. Oh no, Oko. Oh god, that's bad. That's so incredibly bad for us. Well, that's unfortunate.
I'm good at what I do.
Aye.
I won't forget
Aye,
this.
aye, 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 aye. Oh no, you're good, Jen. Sometimes stuff gets cut off. I will try to update and add it on. No need to
Pity we couldn't
apologize.
have been allies.
Murderous, right? Well, play Oku. Boy. Oh! Wow, we're gonna lose this. We are gonna lose this because they randomly milled our lands. Oh, that's frustrating. Opponent opts. And leaves it on top, means they want it. It's a Drown Secrets. Gets in for 1. Trail of Crumbs, worst card ever. We will, I guess, play Trail of Crumbs. Pass the turn. Oh, what a brutal way to lose. Opponent. Opponent's gotta draw a land eventually. They only have drawn 4. Matches! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Opponent hits a mill card. And, oh man, that's their... Wow, that's actually like the perfect draw for our opponent. Wow. What a brutal way for this to go. Big soups here for our new subscriber. The 3-for-1 deserves a honk honk. Getting all of our stuff randomly milled and our opponent top decking that Overwhelm Apprentice, I think is just gonna mean we lose. Like I think that's just game. Sad in a very, very sad way. Opponent top decked incredibly well this game. They top decked the counter spell when they needed it, top decked their scry stuff when they needed it, and I think it's gonna get us. Opponent. Folio fancies. Mills us. Yeah. All right. Well, let's start over. Well, I guess we can finish it off. 16 cards. I don't think we can win from here. Definitely not with Folio Fancies. Wow. Opponent gets in. Well, I mean, I guess the good news is we saw that it is possible for a mill deck to win. You just gotta run really well. All right, scoop it up. Well, I guess it's good to know that mill can win sometimes, because that was a deck people were interested in, and it is possible that you can win with the deck. Yikes. Oh, we really need to hit a land. Hey Seth, I really wanted to tell you that I won my Source Pauper tournament win-a-box playing a life deck for playing Pauper. Ooh, awesome! Congratulations, Logan. That's super cool. All right, let's see if we actually get to play a troll this game. We had the world's greatest Legion end, followed by, just some really rough runs. We will Temple of Melody. We'll keep Breeding Pool past the turn. Yeah, I don't know about the Trail of Crumbs. Will I be streaming on Monday the 30th? As far as I know, I believe so. Let's play a Breeding Pool. Well, we got clickbait incoming. We need one more land, and we're not gonna randomly get our basics milled this time. Opponent. Paradise Druid. Sure. Well, Overgrown Tomb. Oku. Make a food.
Open your heart
Pass
to the
turn.
magic that dances around you. I think a little merriment is in
Opponent.
order.
Yeah, we're not really using the record tonight because we're playing so many different decks that it's
Why do you cross
not really
me?
worth keeping up on. Because we're just playing a couple games with a bunch of different decks to get the full picture as much as we can of Throne of Eldraine Standard. Opponent, Paradise Druid number 2. Well, all right, wreck 'em. Wreck 'em, wreck 'em. 1, 2, in the hand. Come on, come on. Oh, well, as much as it was sad we didn't get to play anything last game, We have hit really well with these Legions ads, like about as well as you can imagine. Good God. Well, take up Oku, make him food. How was the Gruul stream yesterday? Haven't got to watch the replay yet. It's definitely sweet. Is Sultai better than Golgari, you think? Maybe? I'm not... I mean, you get some nice additions, I think, from Sultai. Whether or not it's better, I think,
and all your
will probably
cares
require some testing to figure out. I think the upside to Golgari is you get cleaner mana. So, I don't know. Joraz, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Have not played Mono Red Cavalcade yet. We've played it enough in the past that it wasn't high on my list for today, although, I mean, I think it's definitely a good option to, like, grind the ladder on Arena once stuff releases. How was Mill? Not very good, although we did just find a way to lose to it, so apparently it can work. Did you get my email for the expert deck for Modern? When did you send that, Max? That doesn't... It's not ringing a bell, but that doesn't mean that I didn't get it. I could just not be remembering it. Well, we're drawing lots of cards and gaining lots of life. Like, our trolls have not been attacking, but even that is still... Like, that's still fine. We are up to 27 life. We have an Oku on 10. I mean, these trolls are, even just sitting out drawing cards every turn, are insane, right? Like, isn't that still very good? Opponent gonna get an Oku. It's Oku.
I'll think up a fun fate for you.
We could steal the wolf. We might end up stealing the wolf eventually. Clickbait number 2, the Middling Mage for the 2-year resub. Heading into the last month of the season in the top 1,000. Wish me luck to finish it out. Well, good luck, Middling Mage, and thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big super cheer for our resubscriber, 2-year resubscriber, opponent. Sacks, we draw. We have Clickbait Tron, and I mean, I think it's going to win us this game. Sacks, we draw. Well, so do you know, can you, if I go in full control and I try to exchange control and I sack the food in response, does it fizzle? I guess it probably does. I guess we won't try it yet. Let's trade. Would you like a food, opponent? You look hungry.
I found something.
Opponent looks a little hungry. Play a Paradise Druid, and well, wolves are good for us, but they're not looking quite as good for our opponent here. If you sack the food, it fizzles. Does not fizzle. It would not fizzle. Oh, now I'm gonna have to try it because we're having mixed results. Mixed answers. Vote it. What you got? What you got? Yeah, it's very evenly split. I'm gonna have to try it just to see. Oh, our Oku isn't high enough though. Well, if we get a chance to try it, we will. It wouldn't fizzle because there's still one valid target. It definitely fizzles. Well, our opponent fizzled, and that's the power of 3 clickbait trolls. You play 3 clickbait trolls, and apparently you just win. That went much better than the mill match, where we just got absolutely mashed. Yeah, it's kind of weird because, like, Cryptic doesn't fizzle, right? If it's 2 target, I don't know. Ugh, that's where Magic gets weird. Oh, well, thank you, 123 Moxie. We gotta play the Conrad deck. That's next on the list. We have to play it before we run out of time. Because that's one of the Jakey kills that I really want to pull off and really want to hopefully show off. We'll see. We'll see if we can actually do it. Will you play Troll in Modern? Possibly. Oh, we got Legions then. We're, like, guaranteed to win. Our Legions have been so insane. Like, just constant 2 or 3 for woods. Tanos with the gift sub to How Internet. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our re-subscriber, new subscriber. Thank you, Tanos, and welcome to the Fishbowl for sure. Opponent plays a mountain. Well, land go. I really like the Oku Vraska synergy, being able to make a food, sack the food to Vraska, taking both up. I think that's something that might need to be explored more. Like, I think that's actually a very powerful package to include like a deck like this. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Show us multiples. We've been running good with Leech's Head so far. How many are in hand? Come on. Show us a few. Show us many. Yes! Yes! The guaranteed 2-for-1. Davos with the gift sub to Cowboy. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. We're running so hot with Legion's Head. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Helix is our face, so they can light up the stage. Land and Robber of the Rich. Well, play Oku.
Those
Food.
blind to tyranny.
Well, we do need to hit lands.
It's not
Missing
poison.
on lands is a little
Trust me.
bit problematic. Opponent, mountain. Whoa, they draw another one. All right, Steam Kit. Robber of the Rich grows the Steam Kit. Where's Robber of the Rich going? Gonna hit Oku. Sure. Steals our card.
You're blind to your folly.
Well, it's a tap land, but it is a land. Play the tap land. Gilded Goose bottom. You become a 3/3.
Surely you see the
And
humor.
no
here.
attacks, pass the turn. And I think we're stabilizing. Opponent's Robin Hooding in to steal our food, but I think we're still good. Honk honk. the world's saddest hog. Wow, skewer off the top, eh? Well, we will murder Robber of the Rich. Opponent says, nice, you top decked a card to kill our blocker. How's that nice, Guild Deezy? How many times can you fit a honk honk into your throne video?
So it's
I
a
don't
game
know, but
you're
we
interested
might
in.
find out. Vraska, kill you.
It's time.
Oh, I was getting bored
Oku,
anyway.
make a food. We need a land to play our
Surely you
clickbaits.
must be
We're so
famished.
close, honk honk. Oh, Max, I will have to look. I might have just, for some unknown reason, have not seen it, but I will have to go back and take a peek and see if I can find it. Trail of Crumbs, make a food. Vraska,
Being ruthless.
sack
has
the
its
food.
rewards.
This is a nice synergy too. Trail, pay 1, not a land. I'll play Gilded Goose. Make a food. Oku.
I think.
I guess we made a food. I was gonna make it a 3/3, but didn't do that right. What's your opinion of Gruul Aggro with the crazy new cards from Eldraine? I haven't actually seen a full Gruul Aggro list yet. I'm gonna have to. I'm trying to think of what the best new additions are. How do we do this? Oh, they have a Castle Ellen. The castle's actually kind of bad for us. So I think we have to tick up,
Don't dwell on what's about to happen.
sack of food, pay 1, get a temple, Oku, turn this into a 3/3.
Your new look is enchanting.
Play temple. We're finally hitting our lands. Ooh. Command the Dreadhorde. To the bottom. To the bottom. To the bottom. Hey, you too, Max. I will definitely look for that deck list and get back to you. Sorry I missed it somehow. Chandra frenzy stuff. Yeah, let's just play Paradise Druid. No attacks past the turn. Wizards gave us some XP to give away on Magic Arena to move up the Mastery Pass. I mean, I don't believe you could use it until till the 26th.
Just a
Pyro
flesh
Helix. But still a good way to advance some levels for free. Goblin Banneret. Whoa, 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 whoa! Opponent comboing off. Hitting it all, hitting it all. Can we get a fizzle, please? Opponent adds mana, plays a Chandra. Oh, the combo is on.
I know.
Opponent takes up
Let's
Chandra,
light it
exiles
up.
a land. Oh boy. Opponent. This experimental frenzy is bad. Opponent passes. Alright, so how do we get out of this? Vraska. Kill Runaway Steamkin.
What? I grow bored with this fight.
Oh, what do we do? So we're seeing the bad side of Trolls, which I feel like if we play it into this Castle Embereth, it's pretty risky. I think we Murderous Rider Chandra.
I don't need this.
Play Murderous Rider. Play Temple. Scry. McFly! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber, Oku. Food. No! Okay.
It's not poisoned.
I keep clicking the wrong one with Oku. I haven't played with Oku. I keep intending to turn food into 3/3s, but instead I keep making food, which I guess against mono red is not the end of the world, but not what I was trying to do. I've done that twice now. Shocks
It
Vraska.
seems fortune
How far can
favors
our opponent
you.
frenzy? Scorch Spitter. And opponent. Looks like we might see some attacks. Attacks. Well, block and block. Kill them both. Opponent's gonna bump. I mean, I think we're still okay, but we gotta Ogu better next time. Stuff dies. Murderous Rider to the bottom. I do like Feasting Troll King. Play Feasting Troll King. Make a bunch of food. Trade.
Loyalty is fickle.
Overgrown
and
2.
fragile.
Huh. Okay. No attacks. Pass the turn. We might be getting there. We might. Found it. This has been one of the longest games I've had with Frenzy sitting out where I haven't died. Like, our opponent has just had active Frenzy for like infinite turns, and it hasn't been enough. 2 Robbers of the Rich and a land. They're buying like 4 or 5 cards a turn, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't think getting in with Paradise Druid for 2 is worth potentially giving up mana that we need in the future. Okay, so I still don't feel like we can. Well, let's start by sacking a food, triggering a Trail of Crumbs, taking a forest, playing the forest, Oku, turn on the food,
Gaze into my face and put on your true shape.
Go to combat. Get in with Troll King, and... yeah, we gotta leave that back. Just get in with Troll King. Hit our opponent. Yeah, the beatdown is coming, finally. Oh, thank you! Gory Inverse continuing the gift sub from Tanos. Welcome back to the Faithful. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Alright, Gilded Goose, more food, run it out. Pass the turn. The nice thing about this is we do have a lot of life just sitting on the battlefield. A lot of life that we could just gain at any time. Honk honk! Honk 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 honk. I almost forgot. The gooses lose. Opponent shocks our phase. Like, it seems a little rough to be mono red in a world where food tokens are just chilling on the battlefield all the time, because we could gain a lot of life at any moment, basically. I love when people say flavor in Eldraine because it's a food setting. Yeah, there's so many dad jokes with Eldraine. It is like the ultimate dad joke magic set, I believe. Honk honk, opponent. Wow, catching in the frenzy. I guess I got a bunch of cards in hand. Well, opponent played through their... Opponents on mono red, they've basically played through their entire deck, and it's not going to be enough. Like, we've just let them cast everything and do everything, and they're not going to win. Which is really insane, but, well, let's sack of food, gain some life. Back up to 18. Untap. Alright, we're clickbaiting. We're clickbaiting. We're doing it. Clickbait troll. Go to combat. Opponent sacks. We gain... ooh, Assassin's Trophy. I do like that. Get in with Troll King. Get in with Murderous Rider. Gaining more life. Yeah, the food tokens have seen so good this matchup. And clickbait. Clickbait, now that we're not dying to Castle Embereth, also seems sweet. Well, we're going to kill this Frenzy. Get rid of it. Oku. Yeah. Animate a food. Pass the turn.
Let's broaden.
I feel
your
like this deck
existence.
actually could be pretty good. I feel like it might actually be that the troll deck might actually be pretty legit. Opponent giving up. Pyro Helix to the face. GG. And Mono Red played their deck, could not beat the trolls, could not beat the clickbait. Opponent goes attacking. Maybe they can steal something awesome from our deck. Sure. That is acceptable. Yoink and yoink. Ooh, they hit our Troll King. That is a good animation. Opponent scoops it up. Ooh, clickbait coming through. Honk honk, honk honk. Well, that is Golgari Trolls, or Sultai Trolls. I think that might be one of the more competitive decks we've played. We gotta try this deck. This is one of the J-Kier decks, but we gotta see if we'd pull off the kill. This is Conrad Cauldron, and it's basically a turbo self-mill combo deck, I guess is how I would describe it. The plan of the deck is to mill ourselves as quickly and aggressively as possible. Then, do this, we have like Merfolk, Secret Keeper, Wall of Lost Thoughts, Gorging Vultures, Emery, and Doom Whisperer is kind of a combo. So, turbo self-mill ourselves, and then either we draw a Cauldron or we have Emery, which can let us cast Cauldron for 2 mana from our graveyard. And what we're trying to set up is Sir Conrad with enhanced surveillance to shuffle our entire graveyard back in and theoretically just kill our opponent one shot on the spot. It'll trigger Sir Conrad a whole bunch of times. Opponent just gets drained out of the game. This is another, like, a little bit against the Oddsian style deck, but it's another really sweet deck when it comes together. So there's definitely other ways to put it together. This is very, very all in on trying to pull off the combo. So self-mill without Tamiyo. One of the weird restrictions is we need as many creatures as possible for the Sir Conrad kill. So while Planeswalkers are good at milling us, They're actually bad at helping us kill with Sir Conrad because it only triggers on creatures. J sounds like a way more straightforward win condition. Ooh, okay. This hand actually looks good. We have our enhanced surveillance. We have a Doom Whisper. We got Gorging Vulture. All right. This is a fine setup for what we're trying to do. Opponent. Hey, welcome back, Gnomes Games. Well, let us play a... Oh, we're going to Doom Tap. Pass the turn. Well, now we have 2 enhanced surveillances. I guess that's good with Doom Whisper, but how do you feel about mono black with clickbait? Could potentially be sweet. I think mono black can be good. I've been looking more towards like mono black aggro, but maybe being more... But maybe more mono black mid-range could be better. Yeah, let's mill ourselves. 3 creatures, not bad. Cauldron already down to 6 mana. We're getting close to Cauldroning already. And Cauldron is pretty good once it gets going. Opponent. Opponent. Yeah, I think this is the Sultai, like, Dreadhorde Invasion Yoko deck. That would be my guess. Turn 2 Oku is pretty good, though. What about Golos deck with Teferi, Fires of Invention, Escape to the Wilds? I think Escape to the Wilds is pretty sweet. That seems like it could be cool. Opponent, going to exile or wall? Yeah, whatever. And tap land. Probably gonna end up getting beaten down by food tokens, unfortunately. We'll see. Opponent. Or our opponent's just gonna time out. That also seems possible here.
Gaze into my face and put
Opponent
on
gets
your
in.
true shape.
Down to 50. Now, play a swamp, Gorging Vulture. Alright, well, there's a milling. Cauldron's down to 2 mana. Almost Cauldron time. And then the fun begins. Jim Davis was playing the Spicy Grixis Fires of Invention Super Friend deck earlier. Super Friend seems like a good way to take advantage of Fires of Invention. Since you're kind of tapping out anyway, so... Oko oh no. Opponent, make the food.
I think a little merriment is in order.
And... sacks of food. Hydroid Crosses. Okay. Opponent. Oko is an issue, unfortunately. Plan hand surveillance. Watery Grave. Attack Oku. Oko is shutting down our Cauldron, which is a big issue.
So it's a game you're
So if we play our
interested in.
Cauldron, it just gets turned into a 3/3. So I feel like we gotta wait and try to do everything at once. But that's not super easy. Yeah, Oko is very strong. It's definitely a strong card. Opponent. Gets in. Take our beads. Down to 10. Yeah, this seems tricky with the Oku out. Will Cauldron be viable in Sultai Yoink build with agents? Probably. Probably have to build around it to some extent. I don't know if you could just throw it in any build, but I think it would be very good in that deck. Feasting Troll King. Opponent. Temple of Mystery. Now, this actually is a little similar to what we were playing last. Opponent. Passes. Play as one, play Doom Whisper. Hope our opponent doesn't have any removals. Oku's so obnoxious. Like, we're hitting Oku, but it's not even doing anything. It's just
You
like...
are fouler than a
It's kind of
fiend.
like... It feels a little bit like Karn in Modern, where you just... You attack it, but it doesn't do anything. Opponent. Has Assassin's Trophy. Yeah, we're probably just straight up dead now. Assassin's Trophy. We'll get a land. This, man, yeah. Being able to randomly target artifacts is really rough in a Cauldron of Eternities deck. Probably deadly rough. Yeah, I don't think they really save us. Opponent turns that on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we go to 1. So
Surely you see the humor here.
even gaining life doesn't really save us. Oh, Oko I don't think is going to be very good in Modern. But in Standard, just having high loyalty and messing with stuff is pretty good. We have a new donation for Rum. Opponent hits us. Down to 1. Good salute. For Rum Krauser. Hey, Seth, I wanted to ask the Yarok Master, with the rotation, do you think Yarok can still work with good removal, enter the battlefield creatures, with Chupacabra and Hostage Taker rotating? Yep. All right. Oku. We got Oku'd. That's the bottom line. I mean, we can play Foragers, but I don't think this does anything. So I think Yarok can still see play. I think it's gonna take some... It's gonna take some effort, I think, to figure it out. Yeah, actually, we're just super dead. They can steal our stuff with Oku. Oh man, Oku just ruined our day. We had our deck doing what we wanted to do, but the Oku did not allow us to do anything fun. Yeah, I think Oku is probably going to end up being annoying eventually. So yeah, I think Yarok can still see play, but it's going to take some brewing to get the shell right. I think Elementals is probably the easiest. Any suggestions on how to give away the last code? Oh man. We have Assassin's... Well, there's our Assassin's Trophies. This hand has no support, though. We can't even keep that. We have Assassin's Trophies in the deck. We just couldn't find them. All right, let's see if we get our win with this deck. This might end up being our last deck of our stream tonight. But like I said, the good news is we have many more streams with Throne of Eldraine to come. This is just a preview stream. The set's not even out yet. So we're still going to be doing a ton of Throne of Eldraine, and there's definitely super sweet stuff on the way, and tons of fun. Oh yeah, I did want to ask you though, we talked about this a little bit before, but if you had to choose between constructed and like pre-release sealed for Thursday's stream, what do you feel better about? I was sketchy about buying the season pass, but I decided to use some gems I saved to buy it. Now I have almost the same number of gems according to free stuff, but it's totally worth it, especially if I didn't spend any money on it. Yeah, that is roughly how it ended up being for me. I think if you play enough, especially with the changes they made to make it a little bit easier, but if you play enough that you can hit the max levels, you will get your gems back and get a bunch of bonus stuff. So pre-release, sealed. I mean, we don't do sealed hardly at all. Basically, the only time we even consider playing limited is with set release. So kind of a special, like just a special thing for the set release. There's a poll running. Thanks to our super awesome mods, Tanos and Zach. Thank you so much. You guys have been amazing. Definitely appreciate it. Vintage. I think there might be more vintage in my future. Perhaps. Your bow. Okay. Bell collector growing. Well, I guess we block. Merfolk Secret Keeper. Mill ourselves. Play Play Secret Keeper. Whoa! A huge donation. Good golly. Oh, and that's a land too. That is very nice. Pass the turn. Massive donation. Whoa. Gory Inverse. $100 donation. Hey, Seth. Long-time lurker, first-time sub. I don't play much anymore, but against that's my favorite thing to watch. Curious about your take on Brazen Borrower. Seems like it could define the format like Delver did. Well, Courier Inverse, first off, thank you so much for just an insanely huge donation. Thank you. As far as Brazen Borrower, I think it's definitely strong. It's still not a card that really feels like mythic to me, but I think it is a super strong card, and it could even end up being a format defining card. I think that's entirely possible. Well, I think we got stomped. Thank you again for the donation. But yeah, I expect we'll see a lot of Brazen Borrowers running around for sure. We didn't mill any life gain. Doom Whisper, we die. Well, I guess we gotta hope Gorging Vulture hits a lot of creatures. And I don't even think that actually does it. Oh, and we hit 0 creatures. Alright. Well, I don't know if the Conrad kill's coming. I don't know. Sealed? Did Sealed win? Wow, super close. 23-22. That's as close as it gets. Alright, let's give it another shot. One or two more shots for this deck, and that's probably gonna bring us to the end. Can we get the Conrad reanimation kill? One time. This is where we want to play Mill. Let's run into Mill one time. Well, I know I'm not a huge limited stream fan personally myself. I mean, I enjoy playing it, but if you're not a fan of it, just know it's a one-time thing. To celebrate pre-release, get ready for pre-release on the weekend, and then next week we'll be back to our normal constructedness. So, yeah, let's Secret Keeper, mill ourselves. Mr. Gizmothang, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Well, Secret Keeper, mill ourselves. Breeding pool. You. And there's a Risen Reef, doing Risen Reefy things. Bant Ramp by the look. Well, playing Swamp, playing Emery. Mill ourselves. Well, we'll see. If Emery sticks, we're kind of where we want to be. At least very close to it. Field of the Dead. This deck doesn't have that much removal, right? Beanstalk Giant, okay. Odds of sticking, increasing. There's a mountain. Oh no. Passes. Okay. Emery. Definitely targeting Cauldron. Swamp. Cauldron. And wow, we're close. We are close. We might pull it off and go out victorious against Caleb of all people. Enhanced Surveillance. Go. Oh, we're super close. We're super duper duper close. Pass the turn. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? It might be possible. Brawl is coming in October, one tournament a week. I don't know why Wizards will not just put other formats on Arena all the time. It's a little bit weird. Well, we will be doing some limited on Thursday by the look. So I really enjoy drafting, personally. But usually, I don't know. I think people expect janky fun constructed for the stream. Ooh, 4-color. Well, that's kind of. That looks very much like a Crim deck. The Grixis Teferi deck. That's very much a Crim deck. Pound it. Count the lands. See if they can get another Field of Dead. Alright, here comes the zombies. Well, this is where we hopefully get to start doing fun things. Opponent gets in for 1. Sure. Down to 17. Passes. Play the forest. Get back Sir Conrad. Secret Keeper. Secret Keeper. We're next turn. Next turn. If nothing goes wrong, what does our opponent flip with their Golos? This might be it. This might be our chance to pull off the combo. Oh man, come on. Spinning the wheel. No hits, no hits, no hits. Field of the Dead. Growth Spiral. Risen Reef. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. The zombies will be coming again and again and again, but we're gonna have the damage. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Risen Reef, sure. Make the zombies, make the zombies. But the combo is here. And I think that means we get way more than 20 damage. Opponent's got all the zombies in the west. More zombies than you can count. But we have Sir Conrad, and we have Enhanced Surveillance, and we have Doom Whisper. So we should be able to deal way more than 20 damage, at least 20 damage, but next turn's gonna be crazy. This is what the deck's trying to do. We often do it just by reanimating the whole combo, but this works too. Opponent, yep, zombies, all the zombies, but tapped out most importantly. And Doom Whisper comes down. And Doom Whisper with Sir Conrad and Enhanced Surveillance. That should be the game. Opponent. Passing. I mean, if you want to attack, that's fine. Opponent passes. Well, play Doom Whisper. And the fun begins. We will Doom Whisper. We will mill everything. Milling everything. Gets 3 triggers. Thank you for Thomas for the gift sub to Hot Goulash. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for you. Mill everything with our Doom Whisper. Mill, 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 mill. Oh, come on, mill. That's drain, 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 drain. Down to 16. Doom Whisper. Mill, 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 mill. It all. Drain. Mill. Everything. How many creatures are in our graveyard? Are there enough? Well, mill. I don't know if we have enough or not. What number? How many creatures are there? 14? Does that say 14 creatures? It's got to be enough, right? All right, here we go. Enhanced Surveillance. It's got to be enough. I think so. Sack it. Shuffle it in. The big stack of triggers. Here it comes. Every single one triggers Sir Conrad. Big ping, big, big ping, and oh, we pulled off the combo. That's what we're trying to do. I feel like if you can figure out a way to make this idea consistent, it could actually be competitive. It could be competitive. So, and I think on that note, I think that's where we leave it. I think overall, we did some super awesome things. That's a deck I plan on building around more. The important trick to that, if you want to work on that deck, and we have all the deck lists on the doc if you want to see them, but the important trick to that deck is that Conrad triggers whenever any creature leaves the graveyard. So keep in mind, if you can like stock your graveyard, have a Conrad and like Rest in Peace, for example, all those triggers, every single creature getting exiled is going to count. So that's kind of the trick we're using, but you can often do it the way we did it there. Often just reanimate both pieces makes it even cheaper. So definitely a sweet possibility. It's going to take some brewing to get it more consistent, but I think the idea is pretty sound. And out of the uncommon night cycle, Sir Conrad, by far the most interesting and exciting of the bunch. So Zaldazak, I think Enlargamus just followed. I like following. I don't know. Hand it away. Give it away. You can just put it in the chat if you want to. So I think, everyone, that brings us to the end of our Throne of Eldraine preview stream. Good news is, we will be back on Thursday with more streaming. We played a lot of decks. We killed people with huge Gingerbroots. We comboed off with Sir Conrad. We trolled people. We lost to Mills with Troll. We lost playing Mill. We did all kinds of stuff. And I gotta say, if you look at this, we still have a bunch of decks. We didn't play Nibfires. We didn't play Simic Food. We didn't play the Iron Craig Chandra deck. We didn't play the Akra deck. We didn't play Mono Green Henge. There's so many decks. Grixis Reanimator. There's still a huge list of decks that we haven't played, and that's only like a tiny amount of decks. There's still so many more that I have ideas of and want to build that we haven't got to yet. So we're going to have a ton of sweet decks coming up. I am super hyped for it, and that doesn't even include some of the cards that have potential in Modern. So we are entering the golden time of the year as far as Magic videos, streams, content. Rotation is awesome. So, of course, thanks to Wizards for asking us to do this. Most importantly, thanks to all of you. This was a super fun stream. I know there's like 1 million people streaming right now, so tons of choices of people to watch. I appreciate you spending your evening hanging out with me. So definitely awesome of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, Zach and Tanos, thank you so much for doing all the awesome modding. I think we're giving away the last little bit of XP. Wizards gave us some XP codes. Honk honk. For Magic Arena to give out. So reminders, replay YouTube. If you missed any of the glorious stream, you can find it over there. Normal YouTube, let's see, tonight there is a top 10 standard cards me and Krim did coming out on the YouTube. Tomorrow, Against the Odds, we're revisiting a classic card. It might be Siege Rhino. So keep an eye out for that. And then, of course, Thursday we'll be back, more streaming, more Throne of Eldraine. Otherwise, our sponsor tonight, apart from Wizards, who was awesome enough to hook us up with an account to do this stream, and the codes to give away to all of you is Card Kingdom. And if you're looking for some Throne of Eldraine cards of your own, you can get them all over there, or Modern cards, whatever you need. You can even snag a Saffron Olive sticker. If you were interested, just mention it in your order notes. And most importantly, like I said, thanks to all of you. You all are super duper awesomely amazing. Seriously, it is always just like such a blast to hang out and do this. It is so much fun. So thank you so much to all of you. You all are super awesome. Have a wonderful evening, a wonderful middle of the week. Look forward to Throne of Eldraine. And yeah, we'll be back on Thursday with some more. So until then, I love y'all. Have a great night, and I will see you on Thursday.